Kells in the chat is obviously the Kells that is blue screening. She's at work currently, so she's not going to be here this week. We are not having a session next week because Kells, Cubs, and AJ are all not going to be present. So be aware of that.
Oh yeah, I'm here. No, I'm not.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No.
I know. I heard you guys are doing a trip.
Cubby had to tell me today that you were also going on this trip. I was not aware.
Yeah.
But yeah, enjoy California. However,
Yes.
Thank you.
last session, if I'm remembering correctly, you guys all woke up after a drunken bender after getting tattoos. Valxis and Opal both retrieved their assorted facial wares. Opal got her custom-made eye patch for her to hide her phoenix symbol in her eye. Valxis got his plague doctor mask that looked more like a hummingbird emerald with the nice inlining. Incredibly long. Down to like dick level. It's a big boy. And you guys sought out the advice of Mistal Lightborn, the governess of Hedron. She told you that your best bet would be to go seek out the Pontifex in Paentie. I just realized I also don't have my dice in front of me. And I should probably get those out because I kind of need them to be able to run.
It's alright, I don't have anything open.
Yeah, you need a lot of things open, don't you? Yeah. So yeah, she told you to seek out the Pontifex in Paentie. And you guys kind of tried to gather a little bit of information about what kind of place Paentie is. In the process, you were discovering ways in which you could go to Paentie. One of those ways being seeking out the possibility of going through the Church of Lathander, going to Paentie and fighting on their behalf so that their religion could take over as the ruling religion in Paentie. In the midst of that plan, outside, Drell and Jin were playing the hacky sack game of their lives. And
of the millennia, some would argue.
They put on such a performance, 2 natural 20s on performance playing this hacky sack game, a game that the people of Hedron had never seen before, to the point where you made an unbelievable amount of money. However, Yol got so invested that he summoned his own visage as a towering figure above the Church of Lathander, and let's just say the head of the Lathander Church in Hedron wasn't fond of that, told you guys that it probably wouldn't work out, you fighting for their religion while you were representing another, and sent you guys on your way. You decided to go to the shopkeep, the Wispy White, and seek out the aid of the sort of shopkeep there that you guys have spoken to many times, the White. But instead, we're led to meet the actual owner of the shop, an individual who seems to be a very, very, very powerful wizard of some sort, who told you his name was Kentiro. And you guys purchased a one-way teleportation to the gates of Paentie. He took you all there expediently as soon as the transaction occurred, and you guys appeared on the outside in the desert, outside the bridge, outside the large walls of Paentie. And that's where we pick up today. He's standing behind you. He just teleported you guys here, and I will also show this to chat just so they can see it. This is not showing the right thing.
That's so cool.
1 second. I just have to make sure that the chat.
That's some Xerxes shit, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so sick. If you guys ever played Ashes of Creation, there's a level that is super similar to this.
I'm trying to get
the Sarlacc pit right at the beginning.
Yeah, yes, the Sarlacc pit.
I'm trying to get Roll20 to show the viewer one where it doesn't show the invite players link in the GM stuff. There we go. Okay. But yeah, you guys are outside the city of Paentie, and Kentiro's behind you. He looks like he's about to start weaving another spell.
Hey, wait, man, before you go.
Yes, how can I help you? And he's still weaving the spell.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for getting us here.
Yeah?
Yeah, thanks for getting us here. It meant a lot to me, man. I wanna. Fuck. Do I have any money left?
We already paid him. Why are we tipping him?
Oh wait.
Yeah.
He
No,
was
no,
such
no!
a
Don't
cunt.
stop him! Don't stop him! Tips are always accepted.
Why are you tipping? Why are you tipping him? We already paid. Like
We paid for this. Like,
yeah.
All right,
It seems you're all disgruntled, and I have a shop to run.
Okay, see you later. Thank you for your
Farewell.
service.
thank
he
you
just-
for getting us here
Alright.
safely.
You see him shrink to the point where he's non-existent. Like he just
Cast counter spell.
fucking wish. You fucking wish.
He just like half of it is already through and just
Yeah. Well, it would
also
just
have-
cancel the spell entirely. It
That's
wouldn't
true,
cut
yeah.
him in half.
And then he die.
But yeah, so he teleports away, and you guys are left outside this daunting bridge that has this bottomless pit beneath it. And that bridge goes up to a gate, and it seems to be the only way that you can see on the western side of the city, the only way to get in.
What city?
Ori,
were
what's in
we
the
at?
pit?
Paentie?
Paentie.
We're
Paentie.
in Paentie?
Summit's in the
Yeah.
pit.
Yeah.
Just outside. Yeah.
the out front of the gate.
Summit's in the pit, AJ.
Yeah.
Summit?
Yeah,
Summit?
Summit's in the pit.
Wait, so why did we have to come?
Does
here
no
again?
one know that reference?
No.
No.
Back
like
when
an
all the
old
streamers were
CS?
playing H1Z1, and it was like the battle royale game,
Mhm.
the entire point was that Summit would play that game, and everyone in VC in whatever game would be like, yo guys, Summit's in the pit! Everyone's gonna jump in the pit! Summit's in the pit! And it was during the pregame. Yeah, it was during the pregame thing that they
What?
had like this pit that you could jump into in like the pregame area of H1Z1.
Oh yeah.
And you couldn't get out once you jumped in. So the whole thing was like, yo, Summit's in the pit. And then everyone would jump in and he'd be like, ha,
And just
fucking
fucking-
idiots. No one remembers
probably
the
have to-
Summit's in the pit meme? Oh my
I didn't
No.
play H1Z1 that
I didn't
much.
play H1Z1
Josh
that
did.
much.
I didn't play it
Josh
either.
did.
I literally have never, like, I
I
think I
did.
played 2 games ever, but I knew the meme.
Damn, what's H1Z1?
You actually, I was gonna say, do you actually know?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So you guys are in front of this bridge.
It's fucking hot out.
So
is pretty
do I
hot.
know anything about this hole?
About the pit?
Yeah.
It's a pit. You know that this
Really?
area of the country is prone to having these like
What are we
old
doing here
snake
again?
worm pits.
We gotta talk to somebody to get more information about the snakes. Or not
You
the
guys
snakes. The...
just because it has been
snakes and
it
the
has been a
phoenix.
little while because it
Yeah,
has been a
Snakes
little
and the
while.
phoenix.
Pontifex Raid Garn.
yeah, I have it
don't
on my
know why.
notes. Bring up my
Oh,
notes.
fuck.
Oh, I typed
Yeah,
in Google
Pontifex
Sheets on
Raid
Google
Garn.
Docs.
He's the head of Paentie. He represents Cord in this city.
Well, Drell just starts walking, into the town.
Just starts walking across the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jin is the next one walking across.
Okay, so the two of them just start walking away.
I'm like, I don't see a reason to, take heat here. We just teleported here. We're like, cool, TP out later. You're walking in.
Am I already halfway through this notebook?
I don't know. I'm glad you probably keep more notes than me. I only have 4 pages.
Dude, it's fucking toasty.
It is
Maybe you
warm,
should
but
take
it's not.
off a few
It's
layers,
not like
you're wearing a
super. It's
whole
not like
cowl.
super desert heat. It's almost like the sand is here, but the sun is not beating down. You guys are not in like a
Oh, okay.
different.
It's not
part
like
of- yeah.
yeah.
Aphelion knows what real heat's like.
Yes.
Aphelion
Yeah.
comes from like a very serious desert. You're just on a very. This is like a very sandy. Like it's almost like the desert would be here, but it branched off into all the green and the grass. And on the other side of the city is the beginnings of the Battleforged Range, the mountains. So it's
Yeah.
more desolate than it is desert.
I can't do this shit. And Jin starts taking his shirt off that's underneath his armor. I can't do this. This is
Dude,
this is not
maybe
for
you
me
should
today.
take off the cowl too. Like you have so many layers. Like
You are
Look at-
wearing
look
a
at-
Moorbounder's skin.
look at how I'm dressed.
A lot of
dude.
Okay,
Okay.
I will let it hang off my back then. Okay, just
Oh, there you
leave
go.
me alone
Wow.
with my poncho.
I'm not trying to diss it, man. I think it's great style. It's just like it's kind of just not the area for it.
I grew up in the fucking woods. What the fuck is this?
Bro, I grew up in the mountains. I'm used to like some heat.
You know
but,
what?
like,
You want to
more,
play
like...
into this? Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
okay.
Yeah, let's go.
You wanna, like, I was trying to say there really isn't that hot, but if you want to play into this heat thing, I'm down.
And
Dude,
then
you
Twenty
feel
two.
a single
temperature
breeze
changes.
comes by, and it's like the whole mentality of being hot just like dissolves away.
Oh, this is good with my shirt off while the wind is blowing.
Dude, it's really not that bad. I don't see what the big deal is.
It's that bad. It's
Is
that
everyone
bad.
else following along the
Yeah.
bridge? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys see the gates are wide open. There are guards there, but they're not typically like there's no city colors that they're representing. You guys do see flags lining the walls all the way across, and each one of them is a different color with a different symbol inside. You guys are able to actually point out like, oh, that's that's Cord, and oh shit, there's the flag for Lathander. We would have represented him. And there's one Aphelion remembers. That's Saloon, the goddess of the moon.
Is there one for you?
I need no.
What?
There actually is not one for Yol. There is not a
What
flag
the
for Yol up there at all.
Whoa!
Ben, I need a history check. Actually, religion check.
This is fucking bullshit. You're kidding me. There's not one for Yol?
Bro, just make one.
Yol didn't want
You
us to
only
fight. Remember,
recognize
I asked
one
if
more
he
of the
could.
flags. You see one for Kiri Jolith,
I
which
don't
is
think-
a god of honor. Other than that, a lot of these symbols, you never really cared about gods and the religions. You didn't participate in temples or churches, besides helping build some of them. So these don't really have a spark in your memory. But yeah, you
God
guys.
of honor, you said?
Yes, goddess of honor. I'm pretty sure it's goddess. Let me make sure. I wrote it down, but didn't like take down
Goddess.
super details. Let me make sure I'm not being done
I-
here.
I take out one of my pieces of paper from my fanny pack of holding, and I. Oh fuck, dude.
Kiri Jolith is the god of honor and war. And it's represented. You see, the symbol is a pair of bison horns. The other one that you notice, the ones that you guys noticed, you notice Saloon. I just want to make sure I get the right symbol for that. Yeah, this is okay. So this is why you, Aphelion, recognize it. A lot of people that were from your home liked to, if they were to find worship, would worship Saloon. She is represented by a pair of eyes, 2 eyes, surrounded by 7 stars.
Hell yeah.
Drell draws this on a piece of paper, literally this, and puts it next to the other flags.
They're on a gigantic wall.
I put it on a wall
Slaps
beneath
us.
them.
Okay, you slap it on the wall, and it starts to fall. Because there's nothing sticking it to this wall.
Oh fuck, dude! I start digging
guys.
into my fanny pack.
One last thing and reminder.
Are you
When we
catching the
meet-
paper?
Yeah, I'm catching the paper.
Okay, roll me a dexterity check. Just flat dexterity check.
Oh.
When we meet with Raidgarn, he isn't a
Gets the paper.
statue. He is an Earth Genasi. Okay, it's important. We don't want to offend him. He is an Earth Genasi.
He is indeed an Earth Genasi.
Drell, I'm looking at you when I say this.
Wait.
He is an Earth Genasi.
Wait, who?
Pontifex Raidgarn, the
Sorry,
guy we
I
are supposed to
actually was-
meet here.
I wasn't
He-
actually paying attention.
He is an Earth Genasi. Do not mix him up for a statue. It is the
Bro,
utmost
I'm
importance. He has a
offending you.
lot of information right now
I
for
can't
us.
believe you think I'd get that confused as I'm digging through my fanny pack looking for like glue or something. I take out the bar of
You take out the bar of what?
large soap. It's in my
Okay.
inventory.
Yeah.
I kind of smear some on the paper, and I kind of smear some on the wall. Like I just rub it. I'm not really like.
Roll me.
Drill, I think-
Wait, actually, I need to ask. Are you trying to hide that you're doing this?
No, not at all.
The first thing we get to a new town, we start defacing it. Yep.
17.
Not at all.
Okay.
Perfect.
You hear, hey, no vandalizing the walls.
Well, I'm just trying to stick up this poster
Hey,
of Yol. There's
hey.
not a Yol one here.
The fuck is a Yol?
It's a god of joy.
Then take it up with the Pontifex and get a flag erected. Don't deface the walls.
I just thought like everyone could.
He's got a point.
It's
You
a
did
tiny
it.
piece of paper. Who's gonna see it?
We're guests here, it makes sense.
And you hear one other guy go, "Oh, let him be. The paper will fall anyway, so go in the void like everything else."
What?
The void.
The void.
Yeah, the
Alright.
pit,
Look
the
over the-
void.
yeah, look
No
over
one's
the
ever
edge of
been
the
down
bridge.
there. It's a black bottomless pit. We
I
call
look
it
in
the
the void.
void. Huh? What'd you say?
I look in the void.
Oh, I think you said jump at the void. I was like, what the fuck?
I dive into the void. Fuck
Bro,
it.
Are you
bro,
being serious?
Quick sweat.
If
Yeah.
anyone's being serious
No.
about jumping in,
No,
let me know
no.
because it's gonna.
No.
I mean, there will be repercussions.
Quick session tonight, huh?
Yeah. So,
Sorry.
Ben, you
Our
look over
character
the
jumps
edge,
into the
and
void.
it's just it goes and goes, and you don't see the bottom.
Even with my 120
Uh-huh.
feet of dark vision.
Oh, this is a deeper hole than 120 feet.
Gotcha.
Damn, Drell also looks down the void. Do I see anything?
No, you have less vision than Ben does.
I have dark vision.
His dark vision goes 120 feet. Yours goes
What
60.
the fuck? All right,
I look
bet. I'm
over the
gonna take
void.
the
Do
torch
I
out.
see
You
anything?
guys are all peering over this edge down in
I'm-
this void, and
I'm-
that's a
I'm-
void right there.
I'm taking a torch out of my bag and I'm gonna light it on fire and drop it down the hole.
You just
know
hear
what
in
they
the
say about
background,
voids.
you hear tourists. As
You know,
as
it
you drop,
probably is a booth that sells torches to drop down the hole.
yeah, the
I
this
brought
guy
my own,
is
though. I
hysterical.
don't
So
need a
you light a
booth.
torch and you drop it down the hole, and it just
Okay, I'm counting the time it goes down until I can't see it.
1, 2, 3.
Like
Four.
it goes straight down.
He drops it straight down.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
but,
just
like, the
hold it
hole
over and I
straight
just
down, or
like.
does it just like
So
Yeah.
Oh,
the
does it
hole is
crumble?
the hole is
Yeah.
wide.
How does it fall?
Separate to the picture, the actual like legs of the bridge are on the outsides of the hole.
Sorry, this is definitely the moment where the
How does it
DM
fall,
puts a
funny
cat in
man?
the scene, and everyone's like,
Yeah, yeah. So the bridge legs, even though they look like they're going into the hole, don't actually go into the hole. They're on the outsides, but there's enough structural integrity on them, especially being attached to the wall, that they like. It's not gonna fall. This isn't like a rope bridge. You guys are on like a solid fucking bridge. But you guys, the hole goes out wide enough that when he drops it, it has to go straight down. Like there's nothing. You guys don't see curves underneath you. The curves are out like 50 feet in either direction before they get lost. So he drops this torch in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You lose the light.
Okay, did it spin the whole way down, or did I just like? Did it just? Okay, here's the next thing I'm gonna do. Oh!
that torch is traveling 58.86 meters per second. By
Yep.
the time it
Hell
gets
yeah, that's what I wanted. That's why I asked how I'm counting.
I mean, I'm not smart enough to know that, so I just said 6 seconds for fucking whatever reason.
I just
The best way to count it is every second is 10 feet. But yeah, it's fancy.
It's nah, it's
It's
we'll go with
about,
what
yeah.
AJ said. It gets far. It gets out of literal visual sight and disappears into the darkness. But
I
you just
lean over.
you
and
just
I
lean over and go,
I-
ah.
Yeah. Ah.
There's no echo because you guys aren't in the actual hole. You guys are like above
In
it,
open air.
in the open
yeah.
air. So you guys go,
Is there
ah.
sound or like a draft coming from? Is there like a stink that comes
That
from the hole?
there's no stink, but the breeze,
Guys, this is
the
a
breeze
hole.
that Jin felt.
Tourist
did seem to
trap.
come- the
No!
the breeze that Jin felt did seem to like come up and wrap around the bridge. So there is
Alright,
airflow coming from underneath. Just didn't really have a
Well,
smell.
Given the gift of immortality.
Oh.
I mean,
Jesus.
if you think you're immortal,
Oh.
I
Jesus.
slapped the bridge. I slapped the bridge. Yep, that's a hole.
Sure, this-
you just
Oh, I
see
take
both
some-
of the one of you
anything.
like
I take some-
Aphelion, you see both the guards just sitting in the corner like
I take
whispering
some
something to
rope.
each other and then just laughing.
I take some
dying.
rope out of my fanny pack.
Uh-huh.
And
No, okay, no,
No,
we need
no.
to fucking go. We need to meet with the Pontifex. This is
Wait.
too much.
I just need to know.
No, you
can't-
No, you
don't.
already
No,
know with
no,
your
you don't.
torch.
Figure this
You
out
don't
later.
need to know.
What?
The torch figured it out for us.
It goes.
It's not enough
It goes.
for me though. I need to know with the rope. I got 60 feet here.
If you
Okay.
want more pits, we have many of them on the other side of the city too.
For real?
Oh, like 15 of them, bigger than this one.
Dude, I put the rope back in my bag.
Sure, yeah, let's go to the other pits, Joe. Come on, let's go.
Put the rope in my bag and I run past them like a
You
Or
start
is there
sprinting.
an underground city?
Is there an underground city? No.
You mean the Underdark?
Yeah, it's like
No, the Underdark exists, but not like like this city does
Yeah.
not go underground. The only thing
Yeah.
that you would know, specifically Ben, that would go underground is a lot of these churches have like their own like what's the word for where they buried like where churches
Crypts?
have, yeah, crypts. They have their own crypts underneath their churches. I couldn't think of the word crypts for a second, but yeah. So the underground, and it's not like they
Catacombs,
it's
yeah,
like
the ones that go
carved.
underneath.
It's like carved out of the sandstone, like crypts underneath some of these
Which
churches.
is the easiest carvings, and I just had a nostalgia flashback to Shadow Wizardfell of all things. So
Nice.
But yeah,
I
you
love
guys
it.
walk into the city and it is lively. Like you hear
Whoa.
music, you see people like running around, you see different colors everywhere, different kinds of music from different areas clashing with each other, and it's just full of people. Like you guys could lose each other in this crowd very quickly. It is the middle of day in a bustling city. Probably one of the most lively cities you guys have ever seen.
This is
Sprinting
fucking
to
crazy.
The other side when I heard there's more holes.
So are you just running for the other side?
Yeah, I'm running through the crowd.
Okay.
No,
He just
Yeah.
starts booking it through the crowd.
no regard.
Oh
Wait, Drell, no, don't.
I'm going after him.
Okay.
Jesus.
Guys, we
Are
are
you guys
supposed to
both
meet with the
running at full
pontifex
speed?
here.
I'm trying to follow what drill is. Just keep him
Are you guys both
tracked down.
running at full speed?
I'm not.
I am.
However, yeah, I'm going full speed after
Okay.
drill.
So Drell is faster than you
Yep.
and is slowly losing you. On top of that, the crowd that's here, I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw. Just for how easily you guys are able to maneuver through a crowd of people.
Easy, dude.
That's not even the save. What would the save have added? Your proficiency bonus?
Oh,
27?
So yeah, it'd
So,
be
Aphelion-
7.
So Aphelion, no, your save is it's supposed to be a save. I'm talking about Drell's.
Oh,
was
oh,
supposed to be a save as well.
Gotcha.
Oh,
So-
it's a plus
No, no,
6.
it's plus
so
6,
it'd
so
be
it's a plus 2,
26.
so 26. You start chasing after Aphelion, and you're like trying to like push past people, and like they're pushing you back, and you're like trying to keep after him. Drell, as you're getting like pushed around, you're starting to get lost in a crowd. You don't even see everyone behind you. Like you've officially gotten lost in this crowd. Drell, you're like not even pushing through people, like dodging people, sliding under people's legs, just running through this
Fucking
city.
love it, dude.
Uh,
Not the first time.
Yeah, it's the second time you've done this. The first time was in the mines at Sedrock. You were leaving through the crowd of angry people in Sedrock, and someone was trying to chase after you then too. But yeah, you're bobbing and weaving through these people. You are like unbelievably agile, just like going through all these people. Those of you who stayed back, Aphelion disappeared into that crowd. Drell disappeared into that crowd.
It's gonna,
I need a perception check
Oh,
from the three of you.
it's gonna swallow
Let's
it
go.
whole.
I'm fantastic at those.
I just needed to make chaos happen.
A 15.
It's been a while.
18.
Been a while.
And Ben.
Wow.
it's been
Since I first saw
It's
you.
been a while. Okay. All three of you notice you didn't see her run into the crowd, but Opal's also gone. Probably chasing after Drell because it looked really fun to run through a bunch of people.
Smooth.
Did Opal fall in the hole?
I hope not.
I would say
Cats have
actually the
9
three of
lives,
you-
right?
I would say the three of you notice because you guys rolled decently high enough. You actually see her disappear into the crowd. She looks like she was running after them the same way Aphelion was,
Mhm.
but you
Holy
lost her. Right now.
Fuck. Great, we have fucking children.
Well, I mean, Drell is going to be in the bottom of a hole, so we don't really have to worry about him.
Aphelion,
Well, I
what's
mean,
your
he's my
passive?
friend, and he's supposed to train me with this whole
What's your
Yule
passive?
shit.
Passive what?
you're
Perception.
right.
17.
Probably shouldn't let him die.
No, I shouldn't.
Okay. You're
Oh, the city's so
what are
busy.
you doing being lost in this crowd now? You're kind of turned around. You do see the main gate because the walls are huge, so you probably could make your way back to everyone if they haven't moved from now.
Let's just hang tight here
anything
and hope
else
they
I
come
see?
back.
I mean,
I
you're
was
being like you're
moving.
realizing more and more that standing still is a bad idea as people are just moving. It's like New York City during like peak hours. Like
Kinda that
you're
asshole in the
being
walkway.
pushed around. Yeah, you're standing there and people are like pushing past you, bumping into you. And then while you're standing here, you just like have a feeling. You look to your right, there's nothing there. You look to your left, there's nothing there. You turn around completely, nothing there. You turn back, And standing in front of you, wearing like a silk cloak, skin seems to be like moving and changing colors as it moves, is a figure in robes. And
Oh God.
Umrig Date, if you want to describe
you.
specifically how you look, standing in front of Aphelion right now.
Umrig's got a cloak that's very tattered. He's wearing some very casual, kind of run-down civilian-looking clothes, almost like he's a peasant of sorts. And he has his hood off for once because it's kind of hot out here. And he's got his hair wrapped up. He's got long hair, and he's got a vitiligo, so his skin's always shifting colors and stuff.
So the way that vitiligo would work with like a normal like a person, where it's just like blotches, his blotches are colored and are moving. It almost looks scaly in a way. Drell is probably like out here now. Aphelion, you're in the middle of the city. Opal's gone. I'm gonna move her to a GM layer, and I'm gonna go to the GM layer and pull out Umrig.
Yay.
So you're now, this person's just standing there looking at you.
Hi. Can I help you?
Yeah, actually, you can't. Have you, I can't do his voice.
Kronk. You have to go Kronk.
Yeah,
Remember, you lost
you
it
heard of,
immediately again.
I know, I did.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
There you go. Get into it. Hey, Peter.
Oh,
Come
my
on.
God.
Come on.
You got this. You can do this.
Yeah, do you know if my goddess, I'm spreading word for my goddess,
Does she have a name?
Orvissa?
Have I ever heard of Orvissa before?
Nope.
Huh.
She's the goddess of rebirth and light, everything that stands for what I need in my life now.
And this is in the middle of a crowd, or is the crowd like subsided?
Oh no, he's in the middle of the crowd. Like,
Okay.
you were standing still, and he picked you out of the crowd because you were standing still, and now he's standing still, and both of you are just being bumped by all sides.
Are you lost?
as you guys
do you
are
need help?
standing
Are you
there.
looking for the way?
My friend just ran into the center. I was gonna go chase after him and see if I could find him.
I mean, we could go look for him together, and I could, tell you more about Orvissa and how great she is.
How about I go back and get the rest of my friends, and then maybe I'll take you up on that offer. And I'll
Mind
just
if
slowly like.
You got friends, and I tag along, and I start following him.
Yeah, you like go.
I'll look at the main direction of the main gate, and then just zigzag around into the crowd.
Yeah, you're like you sit there and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go get my friends, and maybe I'll take you up on that. And he's like, okay. And then as you start moving, he starts moving with you. Like you like a thorn in your side. He is not. You're not losing him. So are you going back to Are you going back to the gate?
Ah, fuck it.
Okay,
Just
goes
go
back.
to the main gate.
You three that are waiting by the gate, you see Aphelion come out of the crowd with a multicolored man just kind of right beside him.
Oh, these
Found a
must be-
friend.
These must be
That's
your
a-
other friends.
That's the wrong person, Aphelion.
Yeah, I know it's the wrong person, but he seems a little bit more knowledgeable of the area. I figured that might be a little bit more useful. Drail disappeared. Where's Opal?
She went after you guys.
Well, that's another thing we'll have to go after then. Care to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name's Umrig Day, and I am the oracle for Orvissa. I'm here to preach all about her. We have all this. You guys here for the festival? The whole God Slam.
Kinda, not really. We're here to meet the Pontifex, but
Oh,
Raidgarn. Do you know where he's at?
What?
Raidgarn. The
I've only
Whatever you
heard of
wanna call
him. Listen. I'm just a traveler, just like you guys seem to be. I don't.
so he doesn't even know the area.
You do know the city better
fuck,
than
that'd
they
be-
do.
that'd be hilarious.
I
Yeah.
would say Umrig has been here for like 2 weeks.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can show you to the town hall. I can point you in the right
It's
direction.
not a town hall. You'd have to take him to the Church of Cord.
Yep, I'll get you to the Church of Corn. That's our town hall here. That's where you'd find him.
Okay, that sounds great. You're awfully nice. Is this like how you get people to join like your religion with your goddess? Is just overly
This
nice?
is how I get people to talk to me and hear me out about her.
Oh god, this is so sad. All right, let's go. Let's walk and talk.
As you guys are walking, Drell has seemingly dashed across about half of the city at this point. You actually see the pit, the gladiatorial pit, and you see that people are like in there, like sort of like prepping it, like flattening out. Some people are bringing like obstacles in to put down. Looks like they're prepping for a tournament.
Man, that's pretty neat. Hey, is anyone nearby that doesn't look like they're doing anything?
I mean, there are people who are kind of like watching the pit the same way you are.
I just kind of shuffle over to them and I'm like, hey,
You see an elvish man who's standing there with his arms crossed, kind of just like looking down.
hey, excuse me, can I bother you for a question?
Yeah, what's up?
You know, I realized I was here for something else. Like, this happens a lot to me.
Okay.
Oh, what's his name? Do you know where the statue guy is? The big stone man?
You see he gets like really confused. He's like really trying to understand what you're saying.
Oh, he's, look up.
The one thing.
It starts with like a P.
You mean the Pontifex?
Oh, yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, Raidgon, yes. A statue. Don't say that in front of him. He'll kill you.
I couldn't remember his name.
He's an Earth Genasi.
An Earth Genasi,
Yes.
right.
Do
Do
you,
you know where he is? Where I could find him?
at the Church of the Stormlord?
And where might that be?
He turns around and goes, you see how there's 4 peaks over there, 4 buildings that are like taller than the rest?
Yeah.
The third one, it's kind of got that like blackish gray aesthetic going on. It's got that, you see that tiny flag at the top that's got a lightning bolt in it? Perception check.
Yeah, I'm on the wrong sheet.
Is switch sheets.
Please.
Yeah, you
Do a good job.
You didn't understand what he was saying at first, but as soon as he mentioned the flag with the lightning bolt, that one, yeah.
Oh, I do. Oh, so it's that one.
Yes, whoever the Pontifex, the current ruling Pontifex is, usually stays inside their church because they are an oracle or champion for their god. So he would most likely be in his church.
As he was talking to me, looking at the church, like how you were just doing, I started walking that direction.
He would most likely be in that.
Hey, thanks again.
Oh, you're welcome. He just turns and just crosses his arms again.
All right.
So you go running off in that direction.
Stone Genasi. Okay.
Are you running or are you walking?
I'm gonna just walk there now. You know, now that like I'm
Okay.
partially lost.
Are you guys walking or running?
There's a speed walk, I guess.
We're walking.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
walking.
You
I'm
guys would
bleeding.
most likely
He's
get there
short.
first. So you guys, unless you guys want to have some conversation during the walk while you're maneuvering through the crowd, Umrig is leading you guys to Cord's temple.
So, you're here
Oh.
to spread word for your god.
Yeah, it's all about Arvissa, baby.
What does she do?
She's all about light and rebirth and out with the old and in with the new, you know?
So she's a new god?
No, she's not a new god. She's just like she's into the new things, you know?
I need
You're
to
not
ask whether or
entirely
not
sell-
you're,
you're not
whether, or
really
not, whether or
selling
not
them
you
this.
have the information and this is Umrig poorly translating, or you don't have the information. I need to. This is me asking Noah the player.
Jin is so confused as to what.
Okay, so just for Noah the player, this is information for you and how Umrig translates. It's up to you. Key factors of Ordvisa: using heat and flame for healing instead of destruction. Light, rebirth, but not rebirth in the way that like people could be born anew, but like new starts, new beginnings, kind of the way the Lathander did, but it wasn't all about like the sun and the morning horizon and everything is wonderful. It's no, like things have been destroyed, but you can rebuild. And you would know, like, you would have like her visage, like the idea of what she looks like. It's this beautiful woman bathed in light and red and yellow silks, and she's,
Alright.
you know, yeah. So that's the way. That's what you would know about her. Whether or not Umrig translates that well is up to you.
So Umrig casts
Major image.
Listen, we were talking about what
I
spells
know.
take. I just saw Hina's face of like a fucking corpse.
So
Major image? Wow.
Umrig
That's
is
just
describing.
Aaron's
Umrig
got
is
some
describing.
PTSD with the major image.
Umrig is describing this goddess to you, and he's struggling. Words are not his thing. So suddenly he just like and casts this spell, and in front of you, it disperses the crowd. Everyone like panics for a second, as in front of you is this glowing, sparkly visage of a woman floating, her hands out, like kind eyes, soft features. Her hair is a long blonde. It's waving in the wind. She's got silks almost floating off of her body, made of red and yellow, and just floating there as she looks down upon you all. Are you giving this image a sound?
Just some crackly fire. Wait, no. Oh my god, no. Wait, but it's Umrig. Yes, he's giving a crackly fire.
So you hear like the calming of a campfire in a peaceful night as she's looking down on you, and you see like he made like god rays come down on her, so she's even glowing more, and she just looks kindly upon all of you.
Yeah,
And
you know, I'm not much of a words guy. I'm more of a big picture kind of guy, you know.
Mommy, sorry.
That's
Mommy,
certainly a
and very
picture.
Sorry.
she's
Mommy?
the epitome of beauty. Like you being like mommy sorry would make sense in this situation.
I'll
She
never
is
forget-
mommy.
I'll never forget the day she showed up to me. Worst day of my whole life. My whole town burned down, and I was the only survivor. and she told
She
me
showed
not
she
to
showed
give
up then.
Who was
Yeah.
who was the one that got the kids book? Was it Aphelion or Jin?
I thought it was one of us.
Fuck, dude.
Who has the kids?
I remember
who has the kids
Ruins
book
of
about-
Roost?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yes.
then that's him.
It
Okay, I saw
wasn't
the other
Joe.
kids' books then.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Aphelion, this kind of sounds like when Roos got burned to the ground in that children's book.
Are you sure she didn't smite the town down?
He doesn't look one to be.
I cast
Too angry
vicious
to-
mockery, and I reply, "How dare you think she could strike us down?"
Make a saving throw, Ben. What saving throw is vicious mockery?
Oh no. How do I know?
Wait, hold on. So wait. No, I need to DM you something super quick.
Oh my god. Am I gonna die from Ben?
No.
I never use vicious mockery.
It's fun, is it not?
I'm like, oh yeah, I have vicious mockery on this character.
Check your DMs.
yeah.
So you can say that.
Yeah, I'm still gonna hit him with a vicious
Okay,
mockery.
but what's the save for vicious mockery?
I don't know. How do I figure that out?
So open vicious
on a
mockery.
spell.
It'll say what kind of save, and then your spell save DC is what he has to roll
Wisdom
against.
15.
Okay. 16 doesn't take the damage, but he says very aggressive. This is the first time you see Umrig's demeanor change.
You better watch who you're talking to.
He truly
Oh,
believes.
dare
If,
you
even off passive
suggest-
insight, you see that this anger and the spell he tried to cast on you, he seems pretty adamant that she's not the one who burned down the city or village.
I saw who burned down the village. There's no way it was her. She came as light in the darkness. After all of it, she gave me a new start. And you think she burnt it down for why? For me? No. I didn't want that. And Umrig just continues walking.
You're all just gonna stand there silently.
Oh shit.
Are you killing the major image, or is it just staying there?
As Umrig walks through it, it kind of just like Stardust.
He walks through it, and it explodes into like glitter and light as it rains down on him, and he not disappears behind it, but his silhouette is behind it.
Ben, I got your back on this one. He shouldn't have yelled at you, but I don't think it was safe to assume that his god did that either.
It was simply a question.
He's still walking. He's walking off.
We probably should
Probably
keep up with him if he's
strange.
guiding us
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
We can talk about this.
Oh,
He's a
strange fellow.
yeah, for sure. He
He'll
seems like
fit right
he's,
in with us if that's the case. Eventually, maybe.
I mean, who is us anymore at this point?
The four of us right now. 'Cause I don't.
Existential crisis.
No, like, let's be honest here.
Who
Let's
are we in
let's
this
call a
world?
spade a spade. Valxis, I'm just gonna say it as it is. How come Opal is relaying information to you? I mean, you hired me as your bodyguard, so if there was something I missed in
We'll
between,
talk about this.
Umrig
We'll talk about this
stops,
later, Jim.
turns
We have-
around, and he's like, "So am I bringing you to the
No.
politics?"
We're coming. We're coming.
And he
Okay.
just continues
Yeah.
that.
This
Alright, we'll have this
whole
conversation
thing
later.
with the major image and stuff makes it so Drell gets there first. So Drell, you show up at the Temple of Cord. The building, kind of different
This is where
from
it
the
has to get
rest
fuckery.
of, kind of different from the rest of the city, is a lot darker in color. It's a lot of like dark blues and blacks and grays, like
How much
literal
time do I have?
storm clouds. How much time do you have?
How much time do I have?
How much time does he have to fuck it up?
Do what you're gonna do.
I take out my hacky sack and I start hacky sacking.
Yes! Yes! Yes, dude.
Performance check.
Yes.
Oh, no, some
Ooh.
days.
You hit the hacky sack into the air and you get bumped from the side and it falls to the ground and you're like, motherfucker. And you pick it
try
back up,
again.
and as you bend over to pick it back up, someone like accidentally like knees your head. And you're just like, fuck. Oh. And then you go to try again and you hit it off your arm, and someone else like walks by and it lands in like a basket of laundry they're carrying and they start walking away with it.
Wait! I chased after them.
It's this gnome woman turns around and is, hello, what? What?
Sorry, I dropped something in your basket.
No, these are my clothes.
No, please, just can you just look in there real quick? I swear to God, I dropped something in there.
She looks down at the basket of clothes. Ah! And then drops the clothes and they go flying. The hacky sack goes flying out.
Oh
Are
shit!
you-
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Sure.
Oh,
Dexterity
fuck.
saving throw,
Oh
sure.
shit!
You like jump forward and catch it out of the air and land on top of her clothes on the ground.
Oh, that's not what I
Oh,
wanted to
no.
happen. I meant like dexterity saving throw for like she threw it in the air. Bah, bah, bah.
No, I mean you caught it. You caught it, man.
Oh.
You landed. You
Well-
didn't fall, but now you're standing on top of her clothes, and she just goes, I just
quickly,
cleaned those.
I pick them up, I put them in the basket, and I shuffle back into the building very fast.
What? Heathens! And then she turns and starts going back the other way, back where she just washed her clothes from.
Very fast.
So you just walk into the Temple of Cord, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, you're inside the temple. It's dark in here.
Can I see with my dark vision?
Yeah. I mean, you see in like grayscale, but you see just like darkness, like very dimly lit temple. there are individuals who like there's like two people who like turned and looked at you and then got back to like a conversation. You hear clanging in the background, like two people are fighting. Off on the side, you hear like low rumbles, and you don't know where they're coming from.
Is there like a chair I can just sit down
A single
at?
chair? I mean, yeah, you can find a chair. You're
Yeah,
sitting in a
well-
chair?
Yeah, but somewhere near the front so my friends will not see me because it's dark in here. I go back outside.
Jeez.
You go back outside. You're now standing outside the Temple of Cord.
Yeah, I just hang out with my friends.
Cool. You guys following Umrig, are you guys doing anything specific on the way there? Or are you just going to follow on the way there? Is there any conversation you want to have while you're walking?
I mean, you guys know how I feel. I said it when we were standing still, but if you guys want to have this conversation later, we can.
I don't know why she's relaying stuff to me. All right, I don't.
No one else thinks it's suspicious. She always stays a little bit later in the office with.
Can I insight check that?
Inside check. Valxis?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just
Valxis,
as listening and walking.
Are you lying?
I don't know.
You determine persuasion or
Yeah, you
or
determined.
deception.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm lying.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
The persuasion?
Yeah, sure.
Dude, Opal's got her own.
Funny.
You don't think
metagame.
he's lying. You think he might be confused, but like for what he knows, Aphelion, like he's not relaying information. Like he doesn't know why she's relaying information to him, but like he knows she's doing it.
Well, I know she has been doing it.
Right. He seems just as confused as you guys are.
Okay.
You guys just don't think it's weird. She always stays a little bit later in Miss Lightborn's office.
No, I think that's a little weird. Yeah, I agree.
Then why don't we say anything about it?
Probably a spy.
You think so? Thank you. This is okay. Finally, fuck, we're on the same fucking page. I'm tired of this shit. We always just fucking
Spy?
we just fucking dick dance around each other. I don't fucking know you guys. I mean, like
Umrik,
it's
you're hearing
cool.
all of this.
Like it's cool you hired me as a bodyguard, but like
Are-
why the fuck are you here?
Sorry,
'Cause-
are you guys? Do you guys always have like very long-winded conversations like this?
I'm gonna.
This one
unsell
needed-
presents, Umrig.
Okay, dude, Umrig, you turn around, you start asking this question as you like your eyes pan across like the group as you're asking, and as soon as you get to Ben, it's like you know how in an anime when a scary character there's a character who's just unsettling to the protagonist,
That
even though they
glare?
even though
Yeah.
they did nothing wrong, they just have
They
that
just
like
have the
ominous
purple background
presence.
behind
Yeah,
them.
yeah, the purple background, the sunken in eyes, and like the ghoulish appearance. Like you like pan across, you're like, do you guys normally have long wind?
Umrig turns around and communes to Orvissa.
Okay, you're casting commune.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Just gotta make sure I know exactly how this works. Yeah, you got you as you're walking, like start having this like conversation with your goddess as you're walking and focusing on her and only her. What are your 3 questions?
Hey Orvissa, do you think these guys are real followers? Do you think I can convert them?
Anyone
God.
can be converted, my child.
Oh no.
Anyone you'd like. Only you can determine whether or not they do.
Hey,
You're my
let's-
word. You
Oh.
speak for me.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Only you can create new flames in my wildfire.
Does... Would hang on? Would Umrig like have known Ben at some point?
No. No.
Okay.
You wouldn't. I mean, you'd know the tales of the benevolent one, but you wouldn't have picked up on it meeting him now. The benevolent one came through the ruins of Roost, and you actually know during the burning of Roost that a lot of people were like, not praying, but like screaming for help, and some of them screamed for the benevolent one to come save them.
Do you think that guy back there is creepy? The one with the hat?
Do you have a hat on, Ben?
I thought Ben wears a hood.
Do you have a hat on?
No.
I don't think any
It's
of my
like-
characters have a hat. I don't
It's
know.
just
I
one
look around,
generic,
I
like-
look for a guy behind us wearing a hat.
Just one plain looking man in a hat.
I mean, not really, but now that you point him out, like a little bit.
Does anyone? So, do you want to rephrase your question? Because I don't think
Yeah,
anyone's
that
wearing
guy
a hat.
over there.
That
Just
guy
one.
back there, and I point at Ben.
Do you think he's creepy? Is that what you
Yeah.
asked? She goes, well, I don't think anyone is too creepy to become better and heal instead of hurt.
Man, Orvissa, you're just the best. I hope you have a good day.
You have a third question.
Oh, that's right.
Who the fuck is this guy talking?
What one haven't I asked you yet? Favorite place to vacation?
Southern beaches of the Kalale coastland, where there's a soft breeze and the temperature is just right.
Rick starts furiously fucking writing this shit down.
He wants to date his god. You want to date your god.
Dude,
I
yeah.
figured it out. I
Dude,
got it.
Ulrich's got a fucking mommy kink, dude. He's got a mommy kink.
Ulrich writes that shit
He's
down.
playing honeypot with his god.
I know he's honeypotting it.
Okay,
Feeling, where
so
the
you
fuck
asked
did you
your three
find this guy?
questions.
It just ran into him.
Valxis, you know what
Seems
he
fine
was
as-
doing
for the
because you've
most
been
part.
around enough religious people, whether that be in your family or in the noble, like in the city, that like you know that he was speaking,
Talking
like
to
he
a god.
talking to a goddess or god. Yeah, you could tell that like that air of magic around him as his words were like lifted out of his out of his mouth.
Honest to God's Jin, I mean, Hummering looks more of a straight shooter than most of us.
God's Jin.
Straight
At
shooter?
this rate.
Yeah, he is. At least he lays it out up front. Like Valxis, why are you here?
For Bard
He's
stories.
traveling.
No, you're such a
mean,
fucking
like-
liar about that. Because you said when you hired me that you would write a fucking story about my tales, and the second you got a chance to fucking tell a tale, you immediately made it about yourself. So are you just like every other fucking Winterlight? You're just coming down here to conquer a new spot? I mean, hey, I'll be your bodyguard
Does Jarrell
forever
see
and
my
ever.
friends yet?
But
Not yet. This
if,
conversation.
if that's my meal, if you're my meal ticket and you're gonna come conquer this area, then I get it.
While you are correct in thinking that, that was at my at first thought what I was going to do, but now, sort of now that I've taken that first step, I realize that it's not in the right direction of where I want to go, and I'd rather not be the center light and just tell stories about the people I'm traveling with.
Winterlight, the center light.
Okay. All right. So you want to be a storyteller now.
Yeah.
So you're
I've
giving
gotta
up on
change
your
heart.
you're giving up on your family's life.
What?
What?
Is it? You're just saying like you don't want to be a part
No, I
of the.
want to be a great
Oh, okay.
storyteller. I want to be a great Winterlight storyteller.
Okay.
I don't want
I
to be
see.
a part of the stories. But I do, like, secretly I want to be a part of them, but I want to tell them, except not from my perspective of being a part of them. You know, like I'm watching adventurers do.
You want to sing about it as if,
I want to sing about it as if I'm not there,
but you are there.
but I am there.
At this moment, you guys walk up.
A
To
little
the
bit of
Temple
stage
Kord.
magic, I see.
Yeah.
Then
Drell,
where would
you
the stories come
you
from,
see a strange figure, multicolored. You're gonna have to talk to yourself. I hope you're ready for that.
I'm not.
Multicolored
This is about to
individual,
get
his
weird.
skin moving around, and you see your friends following behind him.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going? Who's that guy?
I don't know.
Zomrig.
We just started following him.
Yeah, I'm Umrig Date. I am. I am the Corey, you can't laugh at me,
Sorry.
bro. You're the one here that brings me hope.
I'm not laughing.
Can you do the thing where like you talk on one side of this on the camera and then you switch?
And you
to the
switch
other
around. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Rick Day. You know, I represent Orvissa. She is the rebirth god of light and new beginnings.
Oh god, they're about to have a god off right now.
I kind
I
of
think you're
shuffle
right.
I shuffle near Jin and I'm like, you guys think he's weird?
A little bit.
Actually, I mean, he's
Love
weird.
it.
He's weird. He's like kind of like a weird and a sad, pathetic way where he has to be nice to people to make friends. That's what he opened up with. He's like, I'm nice to everyone, like overly nice, so they can be my friend.
Woof.
Yeah, that is a bit weird.
really weird.
We can go into the. I brought you guys to the
Pontifex?
Oh, also, quick reminder, Drill. Don't bring up burning towns around
Yeah,
here.
you know, I already got yelled at once for it. You know.
Also, he's not a statue. He's an Earth Genasi.
Again, I've already got yelled at once for this.
I told you
Alright.
at the bridge. I told you. Don't call him a
Listen,
statue.
Listen, when I got
Literally,
lost,
none of you know that he called him a statue.
He's saying that he called him a statue right now.
No, but after you and Valxis just said something.
Oh no,
I was telling
Jin
him-
was
I
saying.
a reminder because we told him previously, so we're reminding him again to not do it.
no,
Jin was saying, don't bring up burning villages around Umrig.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
all
don't.
right, right on. Why?
It's not worth it.
Okay,
Umrig, you hear
So-
all of this.
you guys are. I mean, like, you know, burning villages isn't like a trigger for me or anything. Like, I don't know why you think like you can't bring that up around me. It's just the fact that like.
It's the fact that you could say that it's the fact that he was trying to blame your goddess for the fact that your village got burned down.
That was the fact that he was blaming my goddess for burning my village down. You know, he's like, his fist is very clenched.
But
Drell, meet Umrig. Umrig, meet Drell.
Nice to meet you.
This is gonna be a day. This is
right,
gonna
so
be a day.
we need to meet the Pontifex.
So are you coming with us, Umrig, or just...
I mean, do you need me to accompany you? Like,
I
I
mean,
thought I was just
no.
bringing you here.
Not
What-
particularly.
I mean,
we were
like,
just wondering if this is our goodbye. We say bye to you now.
I mean, do you want me to tag along? I mean, like, I can tag along. If
It
you
would
want.
also be
wait.
Umrig. It would also be a
Wait,
curiosity to
all
you as
right.
to whether or not they're gonna fight in the tournament, because either they're gonna be your opponents or they're gonna fight with
Oh.
you.
Yeah, wait. Are you guys in the tournament? I'm representing Orvissa, like I've said.
Yep,
Hmm.
we got that part. Have we decided whether or not we're fighting in the tournament?
I mean,
I'm not allowed to fight in it because
No,
Yol said not to.
Joel didn't say not to.
No, he did say that. He said if I won and everyone had to follow his religion, people would be unhappy and take some of his powers away because he wants joy.
He said he didn't know. He said he didn't know what it would be like if the Yol
He
religion was
didn't
running over
He
the.
didn't say.
So here's the thing,
could.
Jin, is that if so, the only other few people that I've met that I actually follow y'all are you two. So do you two want to run this city?
Oh, no, not personally. I've got something I need to attend to. And
Okay, so Jin, do you want to run the city by yourself?
Running a city doesn't sound too bad for
Oh
me,
my god! I
but
just realized I gave a scenario in which Umrig could be the Pontifex of Paentie. Fuck me.
running a city doesn't sound too bad to me. However,
I just. Oh no.
I don't have the time for it
Level
because we have
16
this.
sorcerer. It's fine. Just kill everyone.
Oh, he could.
I don't have the time for this because, well, we are at any moment could die.
Why?
Umrig,
So-
that is news to you.
Why
Why?
would you die suddenly? Like, you're young. You look great.
We have.
Why are you
We have,
coughing so much?
You-
Sorry,
by
we
the
have-
way,
Dry
we
air.
have a chronic
Umrig,
condition of,
to be clear-
syphilis.
To be clear, Umrig, you do see
Syphilis.
on specifically Jin, you see a viper tattoo that goes up into a phoenix symbol on his cheek that he hasn't tried to cover up at all.
Do I recognize it?
I'm just saying you noticed that about him, and you noticed that
Oh.
Drell also has the Viper, but doesn't have a Phoenix.
Oh,
And then
my
everyone
God.
else's Phoenix's symbols are hidden in some way, shape, or form, so you don't see the others.
Do I
Unless you
see
look
the
right
snake?
at
Do I see
Velix's
the-
mouth.
So I'm looking at. I'm
Velix's,
straight
uh,
staring at Jin.
makeup on.
Makeup.
Do I
That's what makeup
notice
Yeah, makeup on.
the tattoo on Drell, like the snake tattoo?
Yeah, when you met him, he shook your hand. You noticed he's got the
So-
Viper tattoo.
So does it have to do with the snakes then, or like you guys got like?
You guys are
like,
dying because the snakes is what he's asking.
You guys are dying from the snakes, is what I'm asking.
Nah, it's the Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah, at any moment, this thing can just immolate and face
Yeah, I
is
don't know if
gone.
We should be really telling many people about that.
I mean, he's nice. He won't go telling us, right? You're nice. You won't go telling us.
I mean, you think I'm nice? I'm a nice guy.
There it is.
Uh-huh.
Corey,
Bit
fuck
too
off.
close, one might be on you too.
I mean,
It's
this
like-
guy's
I'm
helped
sorry,
us.
You're just making Umrig sound like the character who's absolutely suspicious, but like is doing a terrible job at hiding it. We're just like, I don't know what you guys mean. I'm nice. I'm a nice guy. I'm not. I would never do something to betray you, guy.
No.
I'm such a nice guy.
I know.
Guys, I do think honesty would kind of help out in our cards. We're not very honest even with each other. So this is.
I mean, I mostly
You guys
just
don't
we just
think
needed
I'm
help to get
honest?
around.
Me. You don't think I'm honest? Drell's pointing to himself.
Drell, you're fine.
Draw, I love you. I've only known you for a month, so I mean, we don't really know each other. So it's not about being honest or not. It's just knowing
2
each
months.
other. 2 months,
Yeah. Sorry. I'm like trying to get the
Yeah.
timeline. I'm like, this is 2 months.
roughly. Yeah. It actually is 2 months because they met 2 weeks prior.
Well, like, you don't think I'm on? We had a whole discussion about why I can't be the talker because I spew everything. And
'Cause
here
you're too
you are
honest.
Talking about
You're
the
too
Phoenix
honest.
And you know, like all about the Phoenix, and oh, we're gonna die from the Phoenix. And
I mean,
Rick's just.
it's on my face, so that's like, I could try to hide it, but
Yeah, I know. That's why we got snake tattoos to hide the fact that it's not a Phoenix thing. But
no,
it
the
looks like
snake tattoo is just for us because we fought those snakes.
Yeah, that gave us the Phoenix thing.
True.
Hey, would you know about that, Umrig?
Yeah, do you know about a
Sure,
snake
if you want
god,
to ask
Umrig?
him, yeah, I mean, he knows nothing about a snake thing. Nope.
No, nothing at all.
Actually,
See?
you know what? Roll me a religion check with advantage.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, nothing
Okay.
at all.
You know about many snake deities, not the one they're talking about.
I know about many snake gods. I can't. You want me to list some for you, or like, is that not what we're dealing with here?
You guys hear from behind you, wait, snake gods? Wait, you guys dealing with snakes now? And you turn around and
No.
Henry's standing behind you.
Yo, Henry!
You guys seem like really excited to see me, and I don't know if I left that kind of impression, so I'm a little worried.
We missed you.
I liked you, Henry.
Okay. Thanks.
Damn it,
We
man.
could
Why
have
do
used
you
you
like
to teleport
this?
us here. That would have been cool.
Oh,
Who's
you guys
that
needed
guy?
a teleport? Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry. You know, I'm
Unfortunate.
not,
Just
you
you.
know,
You
I'm
don't
not just
need to
like
carry
a
your teleport.
transportation
We're really glad to
service.
see you.
Who is that guy?
It's
Oh,
Henry.
Sup? I'm Henry.
Oh,
He's cool.
Umrig Date. I represent Orvissa in the tournament.
Oh. Cool. The fuck
you
is
in the tournament?
Orvissa? Well,
Dude,
I'm
dude.
sort of, okay, hear me out. I'm sort of
You
being
should see Orvissa.
I'm being
all I'm
scouted
gonna
right
say.
now. What, is she like hot?
Oh,
It's just the eyebrow raise and nod from Jim.
It's a goddess. Dude, I don't like try to, goddesses are out of my league. I try to keep my
Oh.
standards
Don't
realistic.
say that about yourself. Don't say about that
No,
yourself.
it's just
Never
it's a
tried
thing I've
communing with
realized
a
over.
god?
It's fine. I'm currently being scouted by all the different religions here because like they know I'm powerful and like they all want to be in charge. So like I'm letting people make their case. Tournament's only in a couple days though, so like I really got to make up my mind soon.
You want to join our team?
That's really
You
good.
have you guys are all fighting in the tournament.
Wait,
Yo.
We haven't decided.
Oh, we are representing Yol.
Okay, that is yes for Yol and no. So I'm not sure. You fighting in the tournament or not?
He is.
No.
Yeah, Jin will be.
Jin, you're fighting in the tournament?
I can't because
Yol?
if I
You want Yol to run this place? That's a fucking funniest prank I've ever heard.
it's not a prank. Yol's awesome.
No, but it is a prank because like that means you'd have to stay here forever,
I
or
know.
at least until the next tournament, and that's for not for another 10 years, dude.
Why don't we just
Wait,
institute
what?
a democracy?
What do you mean? What? Whatever religion takes over, that champion becomes the pontifex, and that pontifex is here until the next tournament, which is at least 10 years, unless voted upon.
They just wrote. Oh, unless voted upon. All right. Cool.
Well,
No,
but like,
No,
okay, but like,
no, no, no,
the
no,
pontifex
you said
has to be
voted
doing
upon.
something awful for
as
it to
long
be
as
voted
it was just
upon.
voted upon, it's fine, dog. I just thought like it was like just a 10-year thing, and I'm like, that's.
Well, yeah, most people live peacefully under each of the gods. They just stick to their own shit, you know? So like I've been like scouted by multiple like you guys are fighting for Yol and that's cool and all, but like I also need to like
Can I roll an
consider
insight check
Sure. What are you trying to gather from him?
if
What do you
he's actually been scouted?
Okay.
Umrig's just kind of like, all right, yeah, I'll see you.
You
guys.
kind of get the feeling that like Henry could walk in somewhere
Base Umrig.
and kind of show off his magic in the way that he accidentally did to you guys, and someone would be like, "Ooh, okay, you want to come fight for us?" And he just kind of goes, "Maybe," and walks away. Wait, Umrig just left?
Umrig's walking out. Yeah. He's
Okay.
like, well, okay. you guys
Henry's
know
gonna
each
stop you
other.
and go, "Wait! Who are you fighting for?"
His hot ass
Orvissa!
god.
Right, the hot god.
hot
Are you fighting
god.
alone?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just me, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're fucking dead, dude. Sorry. Well, it was nice
What?
meeting you. Hopefully, death isn't too bad. Well, it's
Fuck.
like
What?
it is a
If
tournament.
I show you my goddess, do you want
Hold
to fight
on.
with me?
All I'm saying is that
And I
like
cast
some of these
Major
gods
Image.
and their champions are pretty brutal, and if you die
I cast major image.
again,
We're in a
okay.
building.
Again.
He's
No,
like,
we're outside the building.
Oh,
he's,
we're
like,
outside,
he's
okay.
talking about like oh, you're gonna. Whoa.
You want to fight
Told you.
for my goddess?
I told you.
What's in it for me?
Mommy, sorry.
Are you gonna run this
sorry.
place?
I mean, if you'd like to, I guess you could.
Oh shit. I could run this place.
Giving this to an even worse character.
You know, hold on. Would I have to fight you guys?
I mean, only if they get that far in the tournament.
I mean, unless you guys also want to fight for Hot Goddess.
I mean, I'd probably be down to fight for
You
Hot
guys want to
Goddess.
fight? You guys want to fight for hot goddess or business?
Would it make
shit.
you happy,
We're gonna have
Umrig?
Hot Goddess.
Would it bring you
squad.
joy, Umrig?
That
Would it bring you
me
joy?
joy?
All right, then
Oh,
I will do
God,
it.
Oh
he's so-
shit. I don't know what this whole joy thing is. That sounded really like neat. Like you said that for a specific reason, but like, I mean,
It's
wait,
a
hold
Yule
on.
thing. He
Before
said
I
I
just say
haven't
yes,
been using his
because
powers for the
I've
best.
been
and he
told
says-
by my associates I jump into things without thinking.
He's kind of
Hold on. I've been told by my associates I jump into things without thinking. So I need to ask, Mr. Color Changing
Umrig.
Sir, Umrig
Umrig
Sir,
Date.
Umrig Date, Mr. Date, your goddess Sir. What is she about? And is it a bad thing if I fight for her?
No, she's all about rebirth, out with the old and with the new. You know, lighting up the darkness to bring in the new.
Yeah, that
It's
sounds
not
pretty
about,
good,
like-
guys. I
It's
don't.
not like a new life; it's a new start, man. You know.
And it would be a new
Actually.
start for the city.
Yeah, Bennett, maybe with this new start of this new god, it could bring more democracy in like you want.
What if
Ben, you're fighting for democracy. That's like your
we
thing.
make up
Yeah.
a god that doesn't exist?
I mean,
and
we
then
could just
fight
bring
for that
Yul
god.
here. Oh,
and then
well,
we
Supposed
can
to
just
talk
control
to
Wait,
the
I'm
city
sorry.
and
Facts.
You
the
guys
other.
already have like 2 gods, and you want to make up a third one?
no, he wants to make up a fake god. I don't want to.
Well, dude, if she's real, which like I feel like because you did that, she's probably real. Like I'll fight for her if she's all about like
I'm
good
just
stuff.
more of a big picture guy. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
I'm
Do
not
you-
more, I'm
hey,
not a big man with words.
Do you
know?
trust me to rule this city under
Well, I've
Hot
only
Goddess's
just-
name
Orvissa?
Or Visa.
or Visa? Yeah.
I mean, I only just met you. I guess like we have like a couple days to get to know each other a bit more. But like, yeah, sure, man. I don't
Yes.
see why not.
I'm sorry, but the please thing was so good. Dude, that was possibly like the best please thing I've ever seen. Okay, cool. We're all settled on this.
Cool. So what are we doing at the Temple of Court?
We have to speak to the Pontifex about some stuff.
Yeah.
Yo,
What we
Jin.
came here for.
And he like walks up to you, Jin, and then just holds a finger out like ET style, and he's about to like.
You can touch it. You can touch it.
Wow. Yo, wait a second. This one's a tattoo, but this one's like part of your skin. What the fuck
Yeah.
happened?
Wait,
Well, we can just let's go
Still
inside. And
trying
we'll
to
talk
figure
about
that
that.
Sure,
out.
let's go inside. Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
wait,
yeah.
so can I tag along with you guys now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I thought
yes,
you were
can
leaving.
tag along.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
Sweet. We all follow.
You guys
We
go
follow.
inside.
I follow.
He goes, okay, Jimothy, and he like looks into his arm, like the arm sleeve, and goes, it's gonna be dark in there, but it'll be okay. And then
Who's Jimothy?
he like shakes his arm sleeve a little bit, and then holds out his hand, and out plops a frog.
Umber can't see in the dark.
We're not inside yet.
Oh wow, that's a nice frog.
Thanks, it's Jimothy. Sticks him back up his sleeve. And then you guys walk in. It's not pitch black. Like there is lighting. It's just dim all the way around. You guys walk into the Temple of Cord.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Is there like a receptionist?
No, I
No.
came in here before, but I realized you guys might not see me in here, so that's why I came back out to wait for you guys.
The only person who
talking
can't see you
about?
is Aphelion.
No, it's dim
What?
light.
It's-
You can see.
Oh,
I can see
It's
perfectly
not pitch
fine.
black in this temple.
You guys all right?
I don't know, man. Aphelion has eye problems, man. You know how he gets in the
Yo,
dark
I-
days.
My eyes are normal.
Yo, Phelan, you've had eye problems since we last saw each other?
No, my eyes are
Man.
normal.
I
Hey,
could bring you to a guy who could probably like magically fix your eyes.
Wait, is that why you were
They're
lost?
fine.
You were blind?
You
What?
were blind?
No.
Holy shit.
No, you just can't see in the
Fuck.
dark, guys. He's just not blind.
No, I can't see.
Oh.
in the
I
dark
feel like that's
either.
a-
It's
I
okay.
can't see in
normal
the
for
dark,
most
dude.
people.
I can't see in the dark either, man.
Oh,
You can't see in the dark?
Man, do I burn my
No,
last
but I could
slot
fucking
for
acid
this?
your face off if you wanted me to. Don't make fun of me, Jin.
Dude, my KDA is pretty high now after you left that last fight, man. I got some big cards under my name.
Yeah, who did you kill since we last fought? It was like
Killed
3
a-
days ago.
Killed El Jefe, the big dude in there. I cut his head off.
I was there.
Yeah. Yeah, but you saved Drell though, so like, you know.
Yeah, so I saved a life and you almost let one die. So technically that evens out.
That's pretty true. All right. Okay, you got me there. We're tied again.
Fucking boom, dude. Yeah.
But that's a win for your argument. That's
What are we doing here?
we got to meet with the Pontifex to talk about.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
shit
this
on our
place
face.
kind of a vibe.
It is nice. in
It's
here.
like
Pretty good.
dark and like moody and broody and like
Umrig is feeling nostalgic
yeah.
for the
So
underdog.
you guys walk in. You're just gonna go straight seeking for the Pontifex?
Yeah.
Hello?
There's like people all around you, not a ton, but like one of them turns and goes, yes,
We're looking for the Pontifex.
he's in his office in the back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And like that person just like watches as like the weirdest group of people he's ever seen.
I kind of stop
Just
and I
like
go,
walk through.
Thank you for answering that question. Is there anything we should be like, you know, courteous of when talking to the Pontifex? Other than not mentioning that he looks like a statue, because we already know that.
Why would you say he looks like a statue?
There's been rumors that I've been hearing, and I feel like that's kind of rude to tell.
I mean, he's the
fucking-
Pontifex. He's in charge around here, so he's a little intimidating.
I
But
kick Valxis.
Dude, no.
Drell kicks Valxis.
No.
just, do you have an appointment with him? Why?
Yes.
Just go.
No.
go.
Where do we make an appointment with him?
Probably
we have an
with.
appointment. I didn't tell you.
He's in the back room.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Man,
You, like,
you guys
turn-
thought I would mess this up.
Yeah, you know, you would think the guy who's like really good at like writing stories and telling stories, he'd have that one, but he did not have that one.
You thought I'd mess this up?
I
That's
know.
crazy.
He went straight to the statue thing, like right away.
You guys go to the back room. There's like a door. There's a door in front of you. It's pretty elegant.
It's just a big door.
Jin
Yeah,
knocks.
there's a big door.
Oh.
When you knock, this door is like dense and it's got a meaty sound to it, like when you knock on it, just a boom, boom, boom. And you hear like
Whoa.
rumbles through the
just-
building as you knock on this door, and you hear a
Yeah, just give him a second.
as the door opens seemingly by itself, and you guys walk in and you see above you cloud formations, and you hear a roiling thunder in the ceiling of this room. There's no rain. You see crackles of lightning in the clouds, and you see sitting on the ground in sort of a meditation style like position a man made of stone, an earth elemental, an earth genasi, clad in dark blue and black robes with like a white inlining, just sitting to himself.
Hello. As Jin kind of pokes his head further in.
There's no response. He sits there meditating.
Just give him a second.
Are you guys not walking into the room?
No, Jin's
I
walked in now, yeah.
I walked
You said
into
you
the room
poked
too.
your
Yeah,
head
well-
in. I was like, are you not walking in? You guys just wait outside?
No, I followed Jin in, and when he's like,
Walk in.
and he's like about to say something else, I'm like, just get your hand.
You guys all walk in, and the door slowly shuts. Not with a creak, but slowly shuts behind you. And when it's fully closed, you hear in the sky, the clouds above your heads. They're a good 10, 15 feet up. This is like a vaulted ceiling type room. And he's facing you guys. And when that rumble finishes, his eyes snap open and he looks up and sort of scans across all of you.
Hey.
Jin does like a bow. He's like,
He
Oh, I bow too.
He stretches you hear like the rumbling of like the cracking of rock against rock as he like stretches himself out and stands up, and this man hulks over you guys, like 6'8", built like think the Thing from Fantastic Four but taller.
damn.
And he cracks his neck, and as he does, the in the sky above you, the clouds above you, as he looks towards you all and waves a hand. And looks
we
like
were-
waiting for you guys to say something.
Look, I can't be the one to lead here. Please, Jin.
We were
Um,
sent by
alright.
Miss Lightborn. Directed this direction by Miss Lightborn.
Well, seems Miss Stoll sends more guests by the day. What brings you to Paentie?
We got these.
Yep,
It's not
take-
the snake tattoo. It's this tattoo, and I show him. I lift up my shirt and I show him.
His face goes into like a furrowed confusion. And why are you here to show me tattoos?
Then
Well, we're
I
looking
don't
for-
see a benefit in it.
We're just looking for a lead on it. You see, it's like a magic branded tattoo that we got from a dream that snakes were in. God, please, someone else take this over.
okay,
You're
you
doing great.
said you weren't gonna lead this troll, and you decided to lead it anyway. We've had a run-in with the Order of the Phoenix. Whatever has happened, it seems like they have sent
We've turned
Some
this
kind
campaign
of-
into Harry Potter now, I guess.
some kind of god that is a large snake that has entered our dream state. Whenever we slayed one of these large snakes, it I guess the best way to put it is like wherever we killed the snake, something would come down from the sky and kind of strike us. And now it seems we are marked by the phoenix. And we've seen what happens with these markings, and it tends to lead into the people who have them. If when we dispatch them, they would immolate and their face would erupt in flames.
He like stops and thinks for a second, like trying to like take in all that you've said. You weren't dealing with a god, so don't try to make it seem like he's a deity to be worshipped. Sorry. You all had a run-in with Dendar, I see.
Yeah.
But Dendar left you with snake tattoos?
Not the snake, it's the phoenix tattoos.
Then why did you get the snake tattoos?
They had a
I
night
told
out.
you everybody's getting confused with you guys getting snake tattoos. Like I literally.
So wait,
perfectly
is this
fine.
about Dendar, the evil primordial snake, or is this about the Phoenix thing?
Both.
Phoenix.
It seems like you all have been cursed. Cursed marks, that is. All of you? Every single one of you? Henry goes, nah,
him.
not me. I don't know what the
not
fuck this is.
Yeah, not this one. Umrig raises his hand.
Okay, so like, the rest of you?
Not
Pretty
not
much.
him, and I point to Ben.
Okay, so like half of you. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yep.
And Miss Doll sent you to me.
And then we have one friend. She's not with us currently. She also has it. We don't know where she is.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, there's like 5 of us.
Right. The fuck is the Order of the Phoenix?
They're not. It's not really the Order of the Phoenix. They're just. It's
Like a-
The Phoenix
Group.
cult,
The
whatever it
Phoenix.
is.
I don't know.
The
if
Phoenix
you've
is a
heard of them.
person. That much we know of.
They're according to our information, like an underground like cult, like a guild. And that so far they've been kidnapping people, kids, children, to give to like people the highest bidder, to quote unquote give them better lives.
Well, services and information come at a price. So, how far are you willing to go to get those removed?
Anything, because we could die at any moment.
What do you mean?
I
Well,
don't know.
We
why-
don't actually know. That's
Die
not
at any moment?
confirmed. We just had there's kind of a working theory that if we don't do the Phoenix's bidding, there's a possibility that our tattoos will immolate and kill us.
We just think we'll die from this. There's no proof.
As he laughs, thunder just around the room. Oh, you guys are fucked. Oh, someone paid Dendar a large fee for you.
Yeah.
Well, who do you represent?
Orvissa!
No, sort of just ourselves.
Just ourselves. Don't
Henry
ease
Henry
on-
goes, No, we agreed outside. We're fighting for hot goddess mommy.
That is true. In the gauntlet, yes, that is what we were
It's
fighting
true.
for.
Well, you'd have to
This was-
win the gauntlet to win information or the ability to cure yourselves of what is definitely going to be your imminent doom. So,
Oh, did you hear that,
Great.
affiliate? Imminent doom. See, we are gonna die from this.
I mean, it could be,
We're all gonna die someday.
It could be
It's-
today, tomorrow, after the tournament, 10 years. It kind of depends when the person who
And
cast
why
the
would
curse
we
wants
need
you to
cat when
immolate.
the- Why would we need to win the gauntlet?
Because everything comes at a price. I can't just be freely curing people of diseases that might piss them off or curses that might piss off the person who cast them. And because, as the champion of Cord, I had to fight my way into this position, and it seems that...
But if
Unless-
we were to win the gauntlet, wouldn't that mean
It would
one of us
mean
is
that
more powerful than you? Then why
it would
we
mean that
need
you
to-
rule the city. And thus, I'd have to do what's for the benefit of the city and what's for the benefit of its leaders. I'm not fighting in the tournament. Cord is not going to be ruling for the next 10 years. No god or their champion are allowed to participate or rule beyond their decade. My ruling here is almost done, and will be done when the tournament is over. Also, way to think it's about a power complex? I could crush you. But I do have the ability to remove these curse marks. However, in the way that Cord chose me as champion, bouts of athletics, bouts of strength, competition are what he wants to bestow upon me the magics to cure you. So, if you want these curses, and that's what they are, you're cursed, removed, and it looks like a normal cleric wouldn't be able to rid you of these. I might have to use... And he, grabs Jin's face gingerly, more gingerly than you'd expect, a man made of rock to do, and turns your head slightly. It's going to take some powerful shit to cure this. And I'm sorry, but the way Cord works, and if it was up to me, it'd be different. You need to prove yourselves to earn it.
Well, it's settled then.
And I don't care who you fight for. I mean, you win, you win. I will follow whatever god decides to take over this city post my rule. And it's not even a rule. Technically, we all work together. I'm just the one who has the final say on decisions. Plus, I'm part of the Dithronian Council, and they all make decisions collectively. It's a whole thing. Well, sort of, until recently.
I think we've kind of got our answer, guys.
Well, the king and the queen and Belloc seem to want to veto some of the things that we decide on. We haven't had a meeting, like a council meeting, in 3 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, not good.
That's bad.
Yeah, but
That's bad.
me and Miss Lightborn are on good terms. We have some good time. You ever been with her when she's drunk?
No.
No.
Oh, you're missing out.
Jin writes that down.
Write it down.
With his fist too. Get Lightborn drunk.
Just like this.
Are you saying it out loud as you write it?
Yeah, murmuring.
His face
Lightborn
turns
drunk.
deathly serious, and he goes, "There's no getting Miss Lightborn to do anything. And if you hurt her, I will hurt you."
He crumples up the paper and throws it away. I don't.
As thunder just...
Well, thanks for the info.
You're welcome. Tournament's in 3 days.
Oh, I thought it was in 2 days.
Well, we have festivities in 2 days. There's a big festival,
Oh.
and then we have, a good grand old time. Everyone drinks and has fun. And if any of the competitors drink too much, they're basically fucked the next day. It is not to the death. However, sometimes it can be.
You see,
No.
I don't understand.
So we're
Miss
going to have clerics on
Lightborn.
standby,
Miss
right?
Lightborn
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What's...
told us not to fight for the city.
I mean, I'm not going to
Why
tell you
would
whether or
she
not to
send
fight
us
or not
here?
fight.
To seek for help. Only to be told that we need to best the other champions to take over the city to be helped.
No, I mean, you guys are taking over the city for me. Oh, well, no, like for like Orvissa, you know, like for her. I guess.
She didn't tell you not to compete. She told you that competing for Yol was probably a bad idea.
To Jin too.
She said, "Do what you want." Like she literally said, "Do what you want. If you want to fight for one of your, what she said, one of your gods, then by all means. But understand that if you go fight for Yol and then all of you just up and leave, it's probably not gonna go well. Because you're putting nobody in a position of power over a city that needs someone in a position of power for the next 10 years."
Yeah.
But she specifically said to Jin, like, if you want to fight for Yol, go ahead, but I don't think it's a good idea. Like, she was the one who actively said that. She didn't say, you guys should never compete, don't do that. She's the one who told you guys to go to Lathander.
Yeah.
She literally told you, if you go to Lathander, they're going to request, like, if you offer them that you're going to fight for Lathander, they will teleport you there and you will fight for Lathander. And then you guys were talking about betraying them, and she was like, that's not on me.
Yeah.
Like, she's the one who suggested fighting for your ability to even get there, let alone fight for a solution. She didn't know that you'd have to fight for a solution, though. This music's really intense.
Yeah. So 3 days till this tournament?
I mean, yeah, 2 days for the festival, 3 days for the tournament. And the Church of Cord is not going to be participating. So,
All right.
am I taking this as your official entrance? Because I need to
Yes.
document and set up the tournament. So,
Henry, are you gonna be fighting with us?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, he already said
are
he
we
was.
fighting for Orvissa or whatever?
Yeah.
Seems like
Hell
it.
yeah!
Or
Woo!
Orvissa.
Yeah. I still don't know. I don't entirely know what she's about, but it sounds great.
Oh, I'll
I
tell
mean, you
you.
saw her.
And
so-
because you guys said, like, I get to be in charge, right?
He said you could be in
Can you
charge.
guys-
said
can you guys
maybe
imagine
could be in charge,
Pontifex
okay?
Henry?
What if like we rolled together
And as a
That'd be-
leader, you
that'd be
could
pretty sick.
probably lift your debts.
I lean over to Ben and I go, yeah.
Yo,
we should
he's
lose on purpose."
he's kind of right
What
on
did you
that.
say?
I lean over to Ben and I go, yeah, we should probably lose on purpose.
Well,
Is he whispering to
you
Ben,
and
or-
Yeah, I
your
whisper it.
face.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand versus perception if anyone's trying to hear what they're saying.
What is the position of them in the room? Like, are they like across from each other or next to each other?
You're not hearing it unless you... Oh, Aphelion heard it.
Hang on, Umrig wants to hear this.
I'll roll it too.
Umrik hears nothing. Jin hears
11.
nothing. Drell hears nothing. Aphelion, you heard every word. While everyone else was kind of like talking, Valxis leaned over to whisper to Ben, and Aphelion picked up on it and heard the words.
Well, if this is how you decide to resolute your fate, then so be it.
Well, I
I don't really make the decisions. I'm sorry. If there was a way that I could... I mean, what it comes down to with that curse specifically is you need to... Someone's got to pull the trigger.
And they haven't.
So
yet.
whoever put it on you has... It's like... Have you seen those explosions people are making with gunpowder? It's like someone has to light the fuse.
and no
So
one's
whoever,
lit the fuse.
whoever paid, and someone, let me tell you, someone who requested clearly someone went through Dendar. And Dendar is a primordial evil. Like, one of the worst beings in existence. You don't want to fuck with Dendar. You'd have to pay a hefty price to get Dendar's services for that. So whoever's doing this means real business. And the thing is if we're to remove them for free, we could be targets. And I need to take into consideration the safety of the city of Paentie. But if you guys win and you rule over the city, then it's not my choice to make.
I mean, yeah, he's just trying to help us, guys. I don't think this is a bad thing.
It's fair.
I know it seems like, why should I have to fight my way to good, for good, have someone heal me or fix me or whatever. You're messing with something. You're messing with something far beyond the scope of anything I've dealt with personally. And I know that if I were to do something about those marks for free, and you guys were to just up and leave, whoever did that to you is going to be seeking out whoever undid it.
He's got a point. I mean, yeah.
Probably. I could be totally wrong and no one could come for me at all, or the city, and everything could be so great and you guys could just walk away scot-free, no issues whatsoever. But that's a risk I'm not willing to take while I'm ruling the city.
Wait, hear me out. Could you put it on to something else though? You know what I mean?
You want me to transfer your curses to another being?
Like a.
Is this Drell or Umrig, by the way?
This is Drell.
He's turned this way. He's turned this way.
Okay,
not
okay.
This way.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Why would you want to transfer to another person, Drell?
No, not specifically a living person. Can we just put it on a piece
object?
of flesh, an object? Yeah.
It seems like. Hold on, and he walks to towards a part of the room that he literally disappears behind.
What the fuck?
And you guys are it's like he walks through an invisible thing, and then comes back out, and he's got this crystal in his hand, and he walks up to Jin and holds the crystal beside your face, and the crystal starts to rumble and shake, and then it starts to fill with this dark purple light until it flashes. You guys all shield yourselves from the light, and there's a and he pulls the crystal back and he goes, huh.
That's a no, huh?
If you move that onto something that's not alive, it'll immediately explode.
Nice.
So if I were to transfer it right after it gets transferred, if I'm right next to it, I'm a fucking goner.
Nice.
Yeah, hey, at least we know. It was a good idea. It wasn't a bad idea.
All right, so
Suffice to say, you can
win
get
the
rid of
tournament.
these marks.
Right now?
After we win the tournament, we play by
yes,
your rules.
after the tournament,
Go
yes.
through the tournament.
Because
We
then
win,
you're
you
in
can get
charge
rid
of the
these
city.
marks.
You make the decisions. And I will do whatever those who are in charge of the city think is best for the city. And if you guys think removing those marks from your bodies is best for the city in a few days after the tournament, so be it.
all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. I don't know
Start
any
getting
of your
ready
names.
for this thing.
I'm Jin.
Oh, I'm Drell.
Jindrel,
I'm Umrig.
Umrig.
Valxis.
Yeah, already knew you.
Aphelion.
Philion. Huh. For a benevolent one, you ask a lot of questions and make a lot of assumptions. You know that? You kind of scare me a little bit. But, not in the way that, I'm afraid of you. More in the way of, I'm afraid of what you can do and your intentions.
Who?
He's
said that
talking about
He's
Ben.
looking directly at Ben.
Umrig now looks at Ben.
Not everyone here deifies you. There's enough deities to go around. Paentie doesn't have that blind worship everyone else seems to have for a guy who waltzed into a couple of villages, built a couple buildings, helped an old lady cross the street so she didn't get hit by a cart. You had a lot of words before, you're being kind of quiet now.
What's that to say?
I don't know, you tell me. What are your intentions? You don't have a mark. Why are you here? The Great Wanderer doesn't know why he's following around a group of people who've gotten themselves involved in fucking hell.
Hey,
He has a point.
I
Drell's like,
know.
I mean, you guys are all my friends, but god damn, I don't know any of you guys. So yeah, why are any of us even here?
Well, those of you all have the marks together, I kind of understand. You guys are traveling collectively to get rid of them.
Yeah, just larger than that, but yeah.
Well, doesn't my name explain it?
No, because you don't stick around in a place or with people long enough to solve actual problems. Usually, at least by the stories. Eventually, I thought you'd make your way back to where you came from. But you never did.
But where's he from?
That's not my business to tell.
Where are you from, Ben?
I don't think he knows. Natural 20 on an insight check. He knows you don't know.
Holy shit.
Even without you saying anything, he just kind of like read your facial expression and was like, oh, he doesn't know. Let's just say there's a lot of people keeping eyes on you. Because you're an unknown in a world full of knowns. And don't worry, we're keeping an eye on your other half, too. The more dangerous one.
I literally messaged Cubby at the beginning of the session. He's gone, but whatever.
What do you mean you messaged him at the beginning of the session? He's right here.
Well, yeah, I don't think he heard you there, but
Oh. Should he have heard what I said? Do you want me to repeat it?
yeah, sure.
Cubby, he said to Ben, don't worry, we have people keeping eyes on you. More importantly, we have people keeping eyes on your other half.
Remember when I messaged you, Cubby?
Your other half?
The malevolent one.
I'll be going to check his DMs.
That cat's adorable.
I kind of
an
wonder what you
audible
DM. I
meow.
kind of wonder what you DM'd Cubby too, but it's fine. I don't need to know.
So he said, we have eyes on you, Ben, correct?
There are eyes on you, and don't worry, there are eyes on your other half too. We're more
that's all
worried about the
directed at Ben, okay.
unknown. You're one of the unknowns in a world of knowns.
I was gonna say it out loud at the beginning, but I was like,
It's up to you if you want to say it.
no, I just think it's funny.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I literally can't determine whether.
Now,
or not
yeah,
it's
now I'm
funny.
really confused.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone's confused. So,
I'm thrown through a loop now.
I do. I know what he's talking about.
okay. Secrets from the DM. I love it.
Very
Okay.
cool. Secret from everybody. Very cool.
Is there like a place that we can stay that is like, I don't know, what is
I
like?
mean, there's
a
inns
good-
everywhere.
What is an inn you recommend?
I mean, I can lead us
I
to
stay
one
here.
was
I don't
staying-
go to
I-
inns.
I can lead us to the inn I was staying at. You know, like I've
You
been
absolutely
here for,
can.
like, a little bit.
Is it nice?
I mean, God, how much money does Umrig have? Hang on, I'm holding a cat in both my arms.
Because my main thing is if we're competing in this tournament, I don't want to be near the festival.
It
I
is
wanna
not-
win.
It is not nice because Umrig does not have money. He is sleeping in like a mediocre inn on the outskirts of town.
Perfect. That means it's far away from the festival and we can just train.
Like it's in town, but on like the outside, it was like the inside. You know what I
Umrig,
mean?
it's fine. I get it. Yeah, no, it's perfect. I said it's good. We'll go
On
there.
the inside, on the outside of town.
Alright.
Well, that's-
You have our names written
It's
down.
kind of near
correct?
the pits, so like people are a little worried that one day wind is gonna blow the thing into
Blow it
the
over.
pits. Yeah.
The erosion.
Yeah.
One bad rain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have our names written down for the tournament, correct?
Oh, I didn't need your names. I just needed to know how many of you and who you were fighting for. I asked your names out of courtesy because you seem to know me, but I didn't seem to know you.
Okay, that's fair. Thank you for that.
I assume the missing one is Opal.
Oh,
Yeah, how do you know about her?
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, it's not a surprise that Opal and Mistle seem to know each other, and Mistle knows the Pontifex here, so...
Well, we all know that your wandering troupe have been going around. I just didn't know all of your names. You guys saved the children in Sedrock, did you not?
Oh,
Brought
we
them
did.
all back home to Hedron.
That was
Yep.
us.
Do you think the council doesn't communicate?
I'm sorry. That broke me. That one fucking got me.
Who did that?
Who was that?
That was my notification noise for my phone.
Look, I want that as my phone notification noise. God damn it, that's the best thing
Horny
ever.
bonk? God
No,
damn
it's
it.
just a bonk noise.
No, it wouldn't be right to ask you about what's Opal and Lightborn's deal.
What do you mean?
Why is Opal so close to her?
I don't think it's that they're close. I think it's that they have information to exchange. Do you all just travel together not knowing what you all do for work?
Yeah,
So far, that is what it has been, yeah.
nailed it.
Do you know that the entire Dythornian Council has been researching all of you?
Well, I mean, I sort of figured that.
You're easy though. Everyone knew you were
I-
coming.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
do
I
you
literally
listen?
now
Like I don't.
like constantly. I'm
Yeah.
a constant performer.
Listen,
He's a big deal.
I'm sort of letting the people who aren't nobles from a country where no one has traveled south from in like the hundreds of years since its existence. You know, the others that kind of live here, and some had discreet lives they abandoned in the Battleforged Range, and others came from the mountains in the west, others from the trees in the northeast.
Wait, you mean to tell me these people I'm
West,
traveling
sorry,
with are
northwest.
important?
No, not important. You guys all made yourselves
thank
important
God.
when you
Oh.
decided to involve yourselves in, you know,
Wait, we're not the main characters?
Well, I just got
characters
hired
of
as a
what?
No.
I just got hired by him as a bodyguard, but
Well,
yeah.
you guys are the main characters in my story.
Hired
but
as a
I'm not assuming
bodyguard,
that-
left one religion to enter another, and can transform into more bounders. I don't think that means you're just a bodyguard.
I really like to get into my craft, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. How many times have you guarded his body specifically?
a lot actually. I stand in front of him in a lot of our fights.
Why are we
Good,
still
keep
here?
him alive. I don't want, political warfare.
Trying to just start like a
Oh,
little
shit.
kid trying
Umrig
to
or
like,
Drell?
a Drell, like a little kid trying to get their parents to leave, kind of starts like, tugging on like the back of Jin's coat.
Okay.
Bro, my shirt's off. You're just grabbing onto my skin. What are you doing?
I'm just saying, hey, I don't want to keep you guys for too long. I'm just saying, obviously, we've been figuring out who you all are. Everyone on the council has. We have to, especially when you're involving yourselves in something that could destroy this country. So,
Right.
Who am I?
you're Valxis Winterlight.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Opal is someone that has done work for individuals in the council before, and her connection to Miss Lightborn, the first time they spoke was the first time all of you ended up at her town hall, if that helps. They'd never been in contact before that.
Okay.
I've never met Opal. But
Okay.
I know her just like I know the rest of you. Her name is being used, and the only reason I know her name and not yours isn't because I didn't know yours. It's because I didn't know which one of you was which. And she's the only one missing after you all gave your names. See how that works?
Deduction.
Yeah. Yeah. And also I was told she's a cat. So like,
That one's pretty hard to miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
because like when she said when I get a message from Miss Lightborn that says, "Hey, people coming your way," there's like 5 or 6 guys and a small cat. and then she lists off all of your names. She didn't go, okay, well, there's an orc who wears robes and has a viper tattoo.
Yeah.
His name is Jarrell. And this I didn't have that sort of.
Right.
Yeah.
But you knew me, so that's.
Well,
that's-
everyone, of course I knew you. Like, do you honestly, and be honest, do you truly believe people don't know who you are when you walk into a city, especially political figures that rule over entire cities and are on the Dithornian Council?
No, I expect everybody in the city. to know
Yeah,
who
you
I
kind
am.
of get
I
off
won't
on
be-
it, huh? You
Wait,
get your
no,
rocks
it's
off.
so-
This is being known.
Wait, are you famous or something?
Umrig absolutely did not know you were famous.
Jin is giggling a little.
Oh, poor thing. You have stories to hear over the next couple days. Okay, onward, get out. I know that
Thank you.
Mr. Orc Drill over there is gonna piss himself if he doesn't leave.
Umra, can you take us to your tavern? Or inn?
Absolutely. Follow me to the outskirts of town. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else want to say anything or ask anything before you all leave?
On the way to the tavern, I explained to Umrig in detail that I am a famous musician from the Neverwinter.
The Winterlight Empire. Neverwinter?
Dude, that's a different game, bro.
That's a different game, homie.
Different
That's
game.
Bro,
Neverwinter
different
is a game.
I'm thinking of yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday's
no,
Different
Neverwinter's
setting.
in Faerun. It's a Faerun thing.
the Winterlight Empire, and I explained in detail who I am and why I'm famous.
Wait,
Lord
so you're
Neverember?
telling me there's a whole bunch of you where you're from, and you're
Yes.
all kind of famous.
Dude, are you telling me you lived under a rock?
I mean, I didn't live specifically under a rock, but I studied gods more than anything else.
Well, Valxis is an awesome
Isn't
artist, I would
awesome?
say.
Or is awesome?
No, is awesome.
Okay, I was like, what?
Is and awesome.
I definitely could have gone both ways with that is and isn't.
Yeah.
So, this is where you've been living for the past. How long you said you've been here?
2 weeks.
Oh, just
That was
about
really
2
weird.
weeks. or
You
so,
guys are
yeah.
by the way, I just want to say, you guys are ominous as fuck sometimes. You know that? Like, you went in
Yeah.
there to ask for curses to be removed. The guy was like, here's how you do it. And then you guys were like, yo, what the fuck?
Well,
Like,
it's one of us,
got-
but yeah,
well,
we gotta hash
Ben,
that out.
hey, Ben, come over here, Ben. Ben, come over here. And he tries to get you to step 3 feet to the right, away from everyone else.
I don't know.
You don't move. Ben, come on. Ben, come on.
Hey, buddy.
Ben, it's your old friend Henry. Come on.
I'll move.
Okay.
Give him a chance, Ben.
Ben, in all seriousness, and I'm gonna drop the whole fuck around type shit. Are you good? Genuinely? 'Cause you seem like you're not good.
Well, it seems like everyone has some sort of inkling of what I am. And I don't.
Oh, it's an existential crisis. Do you think you're at the middle of your life? Is this a midlife crisis thing? I mean, if you want to
I'm
find out who
more
you
than
are, I can help
hundreds of
you.
years.
I mean,
I don't know where I am in my.
But I'm saying I could help you.
It's an identity crisis.
'Cause do you not understand the opportunity laid before you right now?
I'm loving this. This is very dodgy watch salesman right now.
Do you, am I to take it that your
Like a
silence means you
Rolex?
don't see it?
man, I
Please
miss
explain.
Henry.
Okay, so that guy, Mr. Pontifex Raidgarn, right, knows all this stuff about you because of his position of power in the city. If we win, me and this Umrig guy, we're the Pontifexes of the city, which means we'll be part of the council, which means we can get the information about you, and then I could just give it to you. Or you could be in charge of the city and get it about yourself. That'd be crazy. How would that work? Wouldn't people not want you to learn about yourself? Or would they? What if Umrig learns, but then they
Well,
don't know you're
that's what it
associate?
seems as so.
But like,
I don't
I'm
know.
saying there's an opportunity for me to help you. And like, listen, I've been through my fair share of actual money debt, and it seems like you're in brain debt. You know? And I want to help you
Don't
get out
think
of brain
becoming-
debt.
You don't think taking on that position has its own debts?
It probably does, but wouldn't you trade whatever debts those are for knowing who you are and where you came from?
Would you even be able to tell me?
Who's gonna stop me?
Damn.
Has ever stopped everyone for the past
I don't know.
600 years from telling me?
Has anyone close to you who knows you ever wanted to gather that information for you, or has it only been people you don't know? We're opening up a can of worms, you know? We're gonna try something, and hey, putting effort into it is better than not doing it at all. Because, like, if I become this Pontifex guy, then, like, I can gain that information, and, like, I might be able to tell you, and that's more than you got right now. Also, do you have a sister or, like, a brother or something? What did he mean by other half?
Sure.
Well, we could find out if we win. Trade one debt for another, my man. Maybe, one day after you guys, do whatever you're doing, you don't have to wander anymore. I bet Umrig would, want you to be part of this whole, like, Pontifex thing. Like, you could be, like, part of, like, staying here and making this city better, and also get information about yourself and then investigate that or whatever. You seem stressed, and I'm just trying to give you an option to, like, lessen that stress.
Less stressed, more disassociating on a universal level.
Yeah, I did that when I was in a bunch of debt too. And then I realized you could just find ways to make the debt not exist to you. Still exists to someone else.
I don't feel in debt.
Well, it's just a metaphor.
Feel anything.
You're mentally in debt. You feel like you want to know about yourself and no one's allowing you to know. You feel, imprisoned by it? It's locking you in place? Yeah, you can wander around, but you're always tied to it. I mean, that's how my debt works. I owe money to a lot of people. And no matter where I go or what I do, it looms overhead.
How does this fight work?
Gladiatorial combat. The giant pit in the center of town. Every 10 years, they have a tournament. They place obstacles and stuff in the pit and, like, fill certain areas with water and certain areas with, different, like, they'll even, like, have, like, some powerful mages come in and, like, create lava pools and stuff. And it's just, like, you put one team on one side and one team on the other side, and then there's a go, and then you fight. And the goal is not death. There are clerics on standby, but if something were to happen, if something comes down to it and they can't do anything, sometimes things happen. But that's the risk you get going into a gladiatorial combat to rule over one of the biggest cities in the Dythornian Council for 10 years.
And all is fair game.
It's not a game. It's for peace.
I mean, it's fair game as far as...
Oh, all is fair game. Oh, fair game. I think you said all this is for a game. Yeah, no, all is fair game. Do what you got to do to win. You win when the other team is either entirely incapacitated, dead, or choose to surrender. That's your bracket, at least. You win that round until the finals. And you fight for your god or goddess, and if you win, you're in charge. And everyone else kind of has to deal with it. And if they don't like it, they have to wait at least 5 years, and then they can, they have to then appeal to the council and the king and queen to, like, all the religions come together. There's this meeting that's held, and they need to then present evidence to convince, the king and queen and the council that for the betterment of society in the country, as well as in the city of Paentie, that your rule over the city is not good enough and that someone else needs to take over. That's only happened once, though.
Well, you've convinced me, Henry.
Yeah, I do that. I do that sometimes. Sometimes it's not good. Sometimes convincing someone, bad idea, and I find out after the fact, but I think this one's good.
Well, we'll see how good it actually is.
We will see. I mean, hey, we're gonna have Jimothy on our side. We can't lose. I mean, Jimothy and Lisa.
Comfort pup.
Yeah, big old comfort pup.
You guys all ready to head inside and get a room?
You guys are walking up to what seems like the shabbiest tavern you've ever seen. This place is run the fuck down.
Perfect.
The perfect place.
Doomrig, you're in charge.
I mean, it's good enough, right?
Great.
Yes. Let's just get some rooms. Who wants to bunk up with who?
I mean, I already got like 3 rooms. That's all we'll need. There's only like 6 of us. 7.
You already have 3 rooms,
You
Elmeric?
buy 3
No,
rooms
I
first.
had 1. I just rented a couple more.
For potential friends?
No, just now.
This is also a situation, Umrig.
Okay.
Actually, let me DM you something. Hold on.
Hang on, I gotta open up the DMs. I
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
cat in my lap. Hello, kitty. Oh, change my sheet then, you bum.
I'm sorry. It wasn't super relevant. I will. I can do it right now. You're gonna have to refresh your sheet though.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, I paid for all 3 rooms.
Hey, thanks. You're not too
That's
bad.
Really kind of you.
Yeah. All right, you guys wanna
I like it.
get something to eat
Wagon?
here real quick?
I don't think so.
I'm getting like frame stuff on Discord, but I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's framey. It's just not,
You guys want to get something to eat?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. For sake of time, unless you guys have something specific you want to talk about while you're sitting down and eating, you guys order a basic meal. They offer you like a stew that you guys can all eat. They give you like these shabby
Good soup.
like clay bowls to eat out of. Yeah, good soup. It's my favorite fucking meme on the internet right now, dude. I love it so much.
Good soup.
Do you know what I'm talking about, AJ?
No.
Bro, it's tight. It's Adam Driver.
It's Adam Driver.
Pages deep in calculus. the
Okay,
past, like,
this
2
is
weeks.
this was before you got back into school. This has been a long time.
Yeah.
But
it's a
Adam
bit.
Driver, what's the show called? It's like a Netflix show or something.
I thought it was a movie. That
Was it a
from.
movie?
Yeah, it was like the wedding thing or marriage or something like that.
It's from the
Oh,
TV
no.
show
It's
Girls.
the one where he
Oh, never mind,
jumps
yeah.
the
Yeah.
wall.
So
No.
no.
That's
So-
also another meme though.
So it's Adam Driver and this girl. They're sitting in a diner and it's like tomato soup, and he takes a spoonful and just good soup. And he like does it like aggressively, and it's so good. So the memes on
it's
like
perfect.
TikTok,
The line delivery is
the
really
memes
good.
and stuff on TikTok are like, a cat drinking out of a toilet bowl, lifting his head up and like licking its lips, and then just good soup. It's just, I don't know. It's my favorite fucking meme. But are you guys talking about anything specific while you eat? Or are
Yeah.
you just moving forward?
So these guys got information on us. Seems like a lot of people do.
I'm growing famous.
I don't really.
I
It's
mean, you're
it's.
also traveling with me. I don't understand why you wouldn't.
Let's
think-
drop the fucking egos for a second.
I mean,
Sorry.
to be fair, I didn't know you were famous until you like explained all of everything to me about your life.
That's Humeric speaking. Ooh, this
Yeah.
is Dragon Age. Ooh.
You- I don't. I honestly don't know how you didn't know any of that, but I guess that's fine.
Like I said, I just read about gods. I don't
I-
hit. Well, all right.
I'm just gonna lay it out here. Aphelion, you're not a human. How in the hell can you turn into what you turn into?
Wait, what?
Jin looks over at Umrig. You're just gonna have to sit still and listen, bud.
Also, you look over at Umrig. Umrig does not look like anything you've ever seen before. His skin is literally shifting, multiple
What the-
colors.
We'll just go around the table and shoot. Okay. But Aphelion,
I'm gonna
seriously.
fuck up the.
What?
I'm gonna fuck up the Discord cameras for like half a second so I can post this for
You got
AJ.
Yeah.
Go around the
There you
table.
go, AJ.
What
That's
the
for you.
Aphelion, come on.
Oh. I mean,
You-
are you talking about turning into animals or the star thing?
the star thing. I mean, for crying out loud, man,
That's
you
a bit
had
more out
a
of practice. That's more out of practice.
you
It's
had a fucking fox in our dream come out of nowhere to save us.
Yeah,
That-
you did. You hear in your head.
that I can't entirely explain, but the transformation when I turn into a body of stars, that's more an extension of the whole animal shaping. It's just a different pathway of that.
Okay.
But same basis of that. Not entirely unlike your transformation, but a little bit more different.
Since I asked a question, you can ask me one too. Keep it fair. We'll shoot it back and forth.
Real quick question, out of character, Austin. Like,
Yes.
you, for everyone else too. Aphelion's appearance, he's not human. He has like
That's what Jenna also
he has,
asked
like,
too, yeah.
pointy ears, like edged features, and his skin is like pale blue. Like he is absolutely not human.
Yeah.
Whether Austin, you know what you are, or some extension of Elvish in some way is what you were taught. That's up to you and your backstory. I don't know if that was ever like written out. What you think
I'm
you
fairly-
are.
I'm sure it
Maybe
was
it was. I
to-
also haven't read everyone's backstories in a while because it's been like 6 months. So whatever you believe your race is would be what you would describe as.
he's not entirely sure.
Okay, cool. So whether
Is
you
that what he
vocalize
conveys
that,
back? Okay.
whatever, yeah, whether that's what you vocalize or otherwise, like it's up to you.
The human thing, Jin, I'm not entirely sure about that.
Okay. That's fair.
For my village, it was mostly elves and half elves, but I was standoffish. I kind of just kept to myself in that. I knew I was different, but never really thought past it.
Secondary
said
question out of character,
You're way out west, right?
Aaron.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
Jin believe he's human?
No, Jin does not believe that. he's-
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Like asking people whether or not they're human is such an interesting question. I'm just like,
Wait a minute. Who
Wait a minute.
are you?
Yeah.
And you're from way out west, right?
Yeah, past the desert. Not sure what to call it, but it's what I passed on the way here to Belloc, and that's where I first met you guys.
also fucking up the cameras again because I'm pretty sure I named the desert. I just don't know if everyone.
He did. It's the I can't read it right now, but it is named. It is
It is
the
named.
Baron
Something ways-
something lands. Baron
the Baron
Wastelands?
Gritlands. Baron Gritlands.
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 Yeah. I don't know whether or not your maps would know that that's what that's called, but
Oh God, no.
No, yeah,
you just called it the desert to the west.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Baron Gritlands. Okay.
You can ask me whatever you feel.
Ooh, we're having lore
For the
dump
most,
time.
I mean, for the most part, you've been forthright. I'm not in. I don't really have any views on you. You all seem to have your own business, and if you want to talk about it, then you may. But I stopped prying after a few weeks from meeting you guys.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong to get to know us. I mean, I consider you guys my friends. We've been traveling together for like a month and a half. For fuck's sake, we almost fucking died. Drell almost died. So I think if we're gonna enter this tournament where we can die, we should just lay it out now.
I will say
I'll-
that the one member I'm just a little bit curious about isn't really here at the moment. I don't know when she'll be back, but that's
Wait, who's that?
one conversation I'd like to have.
That's an Umrig question, not a.
It's Opal. She's
Oh,
She's
the cat.
that he mentioned.
the cat that he
Oh,
mentioned.
Right, the cat that he mentioned. Yeah,
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 she's not here.
yeah. I noticed that now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry.
What about you, Ben? Seems like everyone knows you as a
Yeah,
benevolent one.
sorry.
Well,
What is this? I mean, like, the more we hear about other people from other people about you, you seem to have lived for
You
hundreds of years.
You see Henry pipe up before Ben can even respond. You know, I feel like even just the small conversations I've been a part of, it's kind of clear that Ben doesn't know what the fuck he is or where the fuck he came from. And I've heard you ask him like 10 times minimum. So I'm not sure, like, what's not getting through there. But, like, I don't think Ben knows what the fuck is going on in, like, his past shit besides, like, helping people along the way. Now, Ben, I'm sorry for speaking on your behalf, but am I wrong?
well, not entirely.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's like a 70%. That's like a C. I'll take it.
Okay.
Well, that's mostly it, I suppose. I have vague memories of this land before even my time. And just an urge to help. It's the only way that I've found to satisfy it.
Do you ever want to know why? Like, you have vague memories, or are you trying to start new?
I'm
I've
sure he's in the
attempted
process of looking.
my research for a number of years. You know, I've been to the greatest library this land has offered. Found no answers there. So that leads me to believe that there are no answers in the colloquial sense. And that whatever reason I'm here, that reason is working somewhere else.
AJ, for Ben the character, a lot of your research over time, you feel like you haven't been allowed access behind most closed doors. In the sense that, yeah, you did spend years in the Great Library, but you were never allowed to look into, like, forbidden sections or, you know, places that were very, like, on a need-to-know basis. So your understanding, you almost feel like you would feel like the information's out there, and you're trying to look for it in places in which the public would be allowed to know. And for some reason, it's being held privately somewhere, and you don't know how to access it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I
Continue.
mean by
Yeah.
the colloquial sense.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we learned that you have the other half, whether it be a twin or a significant other.
Well, I've suspected for some time. But this is news of a confirmation, to say the least. In what fashion this other half exists, I don't know. Whether it be physical or metaphysical.
You think that your other half might have something to do with the mess that we're in with the Phoenix? Is there anything that you might remember?
I don't know, is there anything I know about the Phoenix? If I do like a recall?
Do you want to just do an auto recall and not even roll for it?
Sure.
Though you lack information on who you are, where you come from, what you are, you existed before any of this Phoenix shit ever did. Something inside you tells you there is no correlation. That this Phoenix stuff is you guys pursuing something and getting caught in a shitstorm bigger than you imagined when you thought you were just saving a bunch of kids. And that, yes, you getting involved has led powerful figures to revealing that they know more about you than you do. Correlation, not there. So you believe that what you are, where you're from, doesn't have anything to do with the Phoenix, but powerful people seem to know more about you, which makes sense that this Phoenix knew more about you, because the information's there.
Mm-hmm.
Only powerful people have found a way to get it.
I worry that whatever this second half is somewhere off, pulling strings or delegating power.
All right. Now, I know my eyesight hasn't been the best. You guys were talking about that when we walked into Cord, but my hearing is pretty decent. Valxis, what was that about the tournament earlier?
What do you mean?
You were talking to Ben.
I I said as a joke, maybe we should fail it. It might be funny.
That's not funny. We can die.
I
Wait, you wanted to lose the tournament?
Ooh.
Why do you think that's funny?
No, I don't want to lose the tournament. It was like, haha.
That was
we're
a
gonna
joke.
If
That's
you
a
guys,
joke?
if we lose the tournament, you guys are all probably going to explode. So, haha. Henry seems to be like uncomfortable with this joke. Like,
What the hell, man? I'm your bodyguard, and you're
It was
joking
made in
about.
poor taste. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Sometimes sometimes a comedian tells a joke and it just doesn't land with the audience, and then you're like, well, okay, I won't use that one next time.
Yo, are you a
seems like you
comedian?
didn't
Can you tell like more
time.
jokes?
It seems like you didn't tell the joke very loudly. It seems like you only told it to
Yeah.
Ben. So,
Yo, Ben, was it funny in the moment?
yeah, Ben, was it funny?
Yeah, Ben. Was it funny in the moment?
Yeah, Valxis, was it funny?
Well, what did Ben say back to this
Well,
joke
looking
then?
back at it, no, it wasn't funny, but in the moment I thought it might have been.
You would want to intentionally lose the tournament.
Yeah.
From my perspective, he traveled
Uh-huh.
here to seek for help. Obviously, we have given a great deal and offered a lot to the citizens of this land to get their children back, and it didn't seem just to me that there shouldn't be some repayment in that, other than the monetary value. Our lives, even though I may not have a mark, are now in danger because we stuck our neck out. Now we're being told, fight for the power struggle of this city just to be able to be helped because someone else doesn't want to stick their neck out. Doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's just the thing that has me tripped up on this is that the Pontifex is scared to stick his neck out because he doesn't want to die. Rightfully so. I mean, the Phoenix is powerful, but this powerful where she strikes fear in, like, the leaders of cities and capitals is just absurd to me. Like, who is she connected to have this much wealth to summon Dendar to do this? I don't know anybody on...
Somebody's... that's information we can't discuss.
No, what do you mean what information we can't discuss?
Quite literally, alright, fine. One of the council members might be backing the Phoenix.
Who?
There was one, I forget the name. She, Lightborn said that there was a council member who hadn't been seen for quite some time. And that he's like a secret council member, like nobody's supposed to know that he's on the council. And that he could be backing it. She did mention that.
So is he on the council or is he not?
Yeah.
He is, but people aren't supposed to know.
So
He's not like a town leader like
There are she said there were secret members of the council.
yeah.
It's just, where are these kids going to have a better life? The only place I can think of is going up towards the Empire. And if...
The feeling you got, Jin, when the Phoenix explained it while she had time stopped, is that it wasn't relocation that was the point. It was getting them out of a bad situation and putting them in what she deemed was a good one. So a child on the streets who has no family, who's living homeless, she would have that child kidnapped and sold to a family that wants a child so bad they're willing to pay for one on the black market and give it a good life.
Okay.
So whether that was a noble family, whether that was in this country or another one, she was taking children.
Okay, gotcha.
She, like, from her perspective, she thinks she's doing a good thing. She thinks she's removing children from awful living situations and putting them in a good one. And the fact that the word kidnapping is around it just makes it sound so much worse than it is.
Oh, it's so true. It
That's
has
her,
to be.
that's her
Well,
perspective on it. I'm
yeah.
not saying it's a good one. I'm saying that's her
That is
perspective
just what
on the
it is,
situation.
yeah.
I mean,
Just what
my
it is.
perspective is that why are these noble families going through the black market to adopt?
'Cause
I don't
So-
know. Why are they going through the black market to adopt?
Was that Ben saying that, or was that you, AJ?
Just me,
AJ.
friendly
Okay.
neighborhood AJ.
And then that was me,
Friendly
friendly
neighborhood
neighborhood DM with the information who can't reveal any of it.
I'm
it's
just saying it's to think about, like, why don't you just go to an adoption agency and get a child? So,
You would think that would probably be the solution, wouldn't you?
mhm.
Oh my
Is-
god, what if they are an adoption agency? Oh.
Black
Okay, guys.
Guys, what is the premise behind your campaign? Yeah, taking down a black market adoption agency? Hell yeah!
Oh yeah. But like, you guys, I don't know. You guys just don't think it's just strange that these kids are being...
God, this campaign blew up. Do you guys remember when the Snookville campaign was like in its prime, like at the very beginning, when Corey worked with Wizards of the Coast and they wrote a book about the black market adoption agency.
Yeah.
The adoption agency arc's the best arc.
Oh, it's so good.
Sorry, continue.
But like, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, these kids are being moved somewhere, presumably to a better life. But like, some of these kids, I mean,
One
Rex.
of them was being transported to a family in the Empire. I know that.
so yeah.
There was receipts.
So what's...
No, I'm dropping frames on the stream. Stop. Oh,
Do you know any? Would you know anything about that, Foxus?
No.
All right, if you don't
Insight
know
check.
yet.
I will say it's a bit weird that for the trouble of stopping whatever we did back in Hedron would solicit
Who are you inciting?
the level of this. Excuse me?
Toxus.
Me.
Voxus
On
is
the
not
no.
lying. He doesn't know anything about. Well, Voxus, are you lying? I'm gonna let you decide. I'm just gonna let you decide instead of speaking for you. If you're lying,
not.
roll a deception check. If you're not, then the 20. He's telling the truth.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
I swear to God.
I was gonna say I just that wasn't. Oh well, Corey knows something. It was no. I'm gonna let Cubby decide if he's lying.
Because I didn't know
Yeah.
anything about it
Yep.
until on the receipt.
Henry
I don't just know everything that
pipes
goes
up.
on in the Empire. So
Henry pipes up and goes, well, like, okay, so, like, obviously you're, like, one of the winter lights, right? But, like, how, like, up there are you?
Yeah.
my cousin is the next heir to the throne.
Right, but cousin could be, like,
Like my father's brother is the king.
So not
okay.
as
so
your
high
you're,
as
uncle's
you
the
might want to
king.
be.
so your uncle is the king.
Yes.
Okay.
So where do you fall in that mess?
Yeah, you like a prince or something?
Well,
I
no,
mean,
that wouldn't make him a
nothing,
prince. Only the direct descendants would be princes unless all of them died.
Right.
Because if
unless-
all of
unless
them died,
my-
then his dad would become the king, and then he'd be considered a prince to be an heir. So he's like probably
and
like
and even
you
then,
know.
even then, it's not even me. I'm the youngest.
how
My sisters
many
would be first.
siblings do you have?
But you have sisters?
Does
Yes,
it
I have
follow the
2
paternal
older
line,
sisters.
or
Yes,
can
if all,
either?
well, it depends. If there's no female heirs, it can go to the male heir.
What do your
Because
sisters
I
do
have-
then?
I
Well,
have
his
no-
sisters would
I have
be
no-
heirs over him if they're older. Like it wouldn't
Right,
be like
right.
They are.
yeah. But like how
Yeah.
many cousins do you have? Like how many direct descendants of the king are there?
Direct descendants, 1.
Right. So you're like
I have 1 cousin.
fifth in line.
Yeah.
Sixth in line? Fifth in line.
Yeah, too many. I don't. It's not enough for me to care.
So what do your sisters do then in the Empire? I mean, if you are a storyteller, what do your sisters do?
Usually I think now they're diplomats for somewhere. I'm not too sure. The family. I mean, I've been in the Empire. I've been out of the Empire for what, a year so now. Things could have changed.
Do you think your sisters know what's going on? I mean, this is their kingdom. Have you like written them or told them that like, hey, children are being kidnapped and sent? Well, a child is being kidnapped and sent to the Empire.
I think they know. Just from. Yeah.
Just from
There's-
what?
You know that the children are being kidnapped? Do
I
they
be-
know?
Because you just said you
the-
didn't write
HEB.
them, so how would they know?
Wait, the
And
king-
how would you know that they know if you haven't written them?
But how would they know? They're gonna know.
They're gonna know.
They're gonna know. Quite literally, because I am possibly the most watched person at this current moment. By multiple parties, including my own. There's lots, they have I'm pretty sure, like they said, the council has eyes on me. Again, the first winter light to come into,
Right? Yeah, it's a big deal.
right. So
You think they sent Opal
Cool.
after you?
they sent what?
You think they sent Opal after you? I mean, he said in there that Opal's gotten information for people before. So do you think your sister sent Opal after you or your family?
I have no idea.
Fuck.
Did the pontifex? So the pontifex said that they knew of Opal beforehand from the council.
Yep.
Well, she's done work for people all over. But then he was like, what, you guys haven't discussed what kind of work you guys do outside of your little group? And that's when you guys started like breaking down. Instead of asking what she does for work, you guys just started going at each other. So
Yeah, going at each other.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
very,
no.
we're very.
information is there to be dumped and you guys don't
Object
take it sometimes.
permanence.
Yeah.
Object permanence.
Yeah.
Right. So, again, Yes. I don't know if my sisters directly know, but somebody in the Empire knows.
That the kid was taken, not that Opal's something about
Yeah.
Opal
the
watching
kids
you.
were
Okay.
taken,
I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Kids
The
were
last
taken.
question was about Opal.
I mean, yeah.
I know nothing. I don't. I met Opal when I met the rest of you at
Yeah, I
my
know.
first show. That bombed terribly because I got distracted.
Man, that was so long ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been like a month and a half.
yeah. Well, I guess since I've been prying at everybody, you guys can ask me whatever you feel comfortable with. I know Drell pretty well. We've spoken a lot and had a lot of drinks, so.
Ooh, can I ask you a question?
Of course,
Is it
Drell.
Drell
Never
or
mind. I'm
Umrig?
gonna back it up. That was Drell. Ooh,
Okay.
wait, never mind.
No, go ahead, ask a question.
Go ahead, Drell.
No, I don't want to ask this question anymore. You got mad at me last time.
Drell, it's fine. At the time, you kind of annoyed me, but now we're cool, so you can ask.
I get close and I whisper in Jin's
Dude, you
ear.
don't have to whisper.
What did you do to piss off that god that y'all stole the power from?
Didn't laugh. Dude, this is weird. You're like
Go
really in my
ahead,
ear.
Aetheria, I know you want to.
Jin was just gonna tell
Sleight of
everyone
hand,
anyways.
Drell.
Just do it for the hell of it.
I know you want to. You like, I know. Okay.
He's like,
you got
"Ugh."
fucking nothing. Even if he rolled, yeah, nothing.
For once, it worked out.
Okay, what Drell asked was, what did I do to piss off my original god? They know about me pissing off my original god, right?
I mean, I don't know, because, like, I mentioned that one time about where you all got the powers from, and then you stormed off. And then, like, I chased after you.
Okay.
This was
If we
while we
didn't
had.
before,
This is while we
we
had
know now.
3 players left conscious
Yeah.
at the table. So the only person who would know is Voxus. You just heard it and he stormed off. So I don't even know. Actually, no, they were outside. You were inside talking to the foreman. So no, no one heard it.
The best way to put it is, I don't know if I pissed off the god per se. Maybe I did. Well, it seems in the way I did with how I left with my family. But I failed a really big test and I let someone die.
Ooh.
And then that caused me to kind of be exiled in a way. And I just fucking got sick of it. So I left and fucking haven't been back in like 9 years now.
You ever thought of going back?
At times, but I don't know what I would do. I just come back, hang my head, and say sorry? It's a big deal. Kind of what my village does. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're like way up north. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but I'm from a little village up north in the. How do I pronounce that forest, Corey?
1 second. Need to pull up the map because
Just
starts with an M, right?
L.
Oh
No, I know how to pronounce the village, but I'm talking about the forest
Oh,
itself.
Lacrasang.
Okay, I'm from the Lacrasang village. Why up north?
No, Lacrasang Forest.
Forest.
What's your village's name?
More test.
Oh, okay.
Unknown to all of you, including Ben.
What about me?
Unknown. However, wait, Jin, did you just say the god's name?
Drell knows the god's name, but no.
But have
Jin
you said
has
it out loud? Okay, cool. Then never mind.
No, but I guess the god I upset is Innocuous, the blood moon god.
Umrik, you know who
We were
that is.
asking about that earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, I was. I didn't want to give it away too quick. I didn't want to freak you out.
Oh.
You track stars. I just thought you'd know.
Oh.
Are you okay, Umrig?
You pissed off Innocuous?
I don't know if
Do
I
you need
did
to know about,
100%.
do you want information on Innocuous super fast? Noah,
Yeah.
to play with? Okay, one sec.
I don't know if 100% I upset her, but I do know I failed a very big thing.
So Anacris is the god of blood. Symbol is a crescent moon that's kind of like an eye that's closed, dripping blood. The reigning deity over certain clans and tribes, holds power over the realms of life and death. Its worshippers adopted, it's him, not her. God, not goddess. Worshippers adopted his ideals and developed a manipulation of magic through their blood. So most followers of Anacris have some sort of blood magic. Whether that be, you know, all clerics of Anacris are life clerics or death clerics. Paladins are very devoted. They're God of blood. Like, symbol is blood, all about blood, life and death. You know, blood for the blood god kind of shit.
Blood, I get it.
So this
The rest of you have not heard of
power that you
Anacris
have
before, but
to transform into a moorbounder, it's
That is
incomplete
not
because of the
something
test,
of my
or
village. No.
not of your village.
This is what was stolen by Yo. That's kind of why I owe him a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is some kind of punishment because
No,
I
it's
failed the
not.
test. No, I'm not saying from Yo, but like the power he stole.
Oh.
Because I don't
No,
know.
it's definitely not.
Stolen
know if-
by Yol from
Innocuous.
Innocuous.
Oh, maybe that's what made you happy. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if any other village members have this ability, but yeah. I mean, yeah, there's we're like a
Yeah, that was my only question, really. Yeah.
do you want to go back to where you're from, Drell?
Yeah, I need to fix stuff there. I can't leave it the way it was.
Okay, then count me in on it, bud.
Yeah,
100%.
sweet. Gonna spread your joy all the way there.
as the sun begins to set over the horizon of the sands and the Battleforged Range Mountains, all of you finish your foods, have your drinks, discuss your origins, and go to bed in your shitty ass rooms for the night.
Yeah.
And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Tight.
Yeah, Corey didn't tell me I had a lot of money on Umrig because I didn't have a lot of money on Umrig.
Because it's a secret that you didn't have a lot of money. It was, yeah. You didn't.
Oh, I have all of
Oh, no, you didn't flaunt that money. You walked inside, paid for the rooms, and came back out. No one knows you have a lot of money except for Umrig.
Yeah, no, but Umrig didn't know for the longest time. that
Umrig
he had
knows
money.
now.
So now you have to keep track of 2 inventories?
For
Yes.
temporary means. This was like a let's throw some spice in while Kells can't be here. Have Noah play 2 characters and see what happens.
Yeah, very confusing.
Pantheon.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, that's our end of the session tonight. We're not having one next week because we have 3 people not going to be here. Hopefully we'll have everyone back in full stride the following week, but we'll see what happens.